our front line.
Yeah.
Working on it. I'm working on it.
Thank you.
Alright, now it should be in the right spot.
Well, I guess that makes the Skull of the Falls Hydro available, right?
Yeah.
Good night, Joseph.
Maybe you sound like they're dying. Good looking. It sounds like they died.
Whoops.
No, I'm.
So we don't have a front line now, though. Awkward. All right, next person who
And
dies.
I'll give one more ping for the road.
Well, I guess this. Who wants the Skull with the Falls Hydro then?
I actually think
What
I
is
had
it?
it previously for a bit.
Oh yeah, you did. Did you want to
Yeah.
keep it?
I mean, yeah, unless somebody else wants it.
What's the
Skull
deal?
of the False Hydra.
Maybe Tony could use it because of the
That could
long
work,
arms
yeah.
for the melee attacks.
That's not bad. That's what I
Hey.
was thinking of. I don't make the best use of it.
As.
It's in the items if you want to.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I mean, when I get to level 3 Barbarian, and I go Totem, psychic damage is the only thing I won't have resistance to.
Yeah, that would be true. Yeah.
But I don't need it right now.
I mean, even if you don't really use the other features of it, the bonus action is still really good.
Alright. Well, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So you
Yeah.
finished the recap?
Yep.
Yep, that was it.
Game is still paused, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. There. You happy now?
All right. I'd say you're not you when you're hungry, but you just have a snack.
I'm still munching on Skittles. I haven't
Some
stopped.
bread.
Do you eat
Well,
one scale at a time,
You
or
would
do you
do
like get a
literally
handful?
anything except answer my questions.
I think it's meant
It's
to
like-
be.
it's like- it's like-
ambiguous.
It's like when a dog knows it's done something wrong and it just like avoids eye contact.
It's like you right now.
Well, shall we just head out to the library then?
I,
Yeah.
for one, need a solid week's sleep.
I feel like I'm just back like, hey guys, what's up? Went for a bathroom break.
Well, that bathroom break. Well, it's unfortunate that we lost Alan in the book for now.
God, you lost the book? How? What happened?
He got killed in action against the book. The Buick? The Buick.
Week?
He's gone? Did not think
Um,
this was
For
possible.
now. Question mark.
His body was recovered by us at least, but it's in the story, so I am
See.
not certain. He didn't exit out of the story with us. So it is entirely possible he may still be inside that story.
This is most upsetting, but none of you look to be in good health. Come, we should rest. Perhaps we can ask, but the gatekeeper seemed to know very little about this.
I agree. And nor was I able to inquire about any such a thing from Sir Quill either.
This is most upsetting. Here, let us leave the library. We should make sure all of you are rested.
Yes, sir. So Phoenix is gonna go ahead and leave the library.
Me too.
I just realized that means that we technically have space for one more person now.
Oh, there he is. He's been in this pristine stables the whole time.
There he is.
There he is. Oh, what the? What are these?
It was a mirage.
What the heck?
Oh, there he goes. Once again, taken by the book.
They're
Taken.
dead.
What on earth? What?
Who's this green person? I don't want to be a Ninja Turtle. Get out of here.
Bless you.
This is wild. Add convenient effects. Interesting.
I guess it sounds like the intention is to take the week-long rest.
I believe so.
All right.
That is definitely
So-
Jacob's intention.
Yep.
All right.
I
So
need a drink.
it
Yes.
sounds like the group is heading off to begin kind of like their weeklies. Weeklies. That's a funny way of phrasing it. Their weeklies.
No
Weeklies. Yeah, I got my blue quest that came up.
Nice.
One moment.
Yeah, Mimi's going to see if people need any courier services around here.
Okay, sorry, I was doing something. So, the party begins their week rest, as it were, with each other, and goes around Candlekeep to handle the various weekly tasks that they often have with them. Let's see. We'll start off with Maya. What was your weekly task again?
I'm gonna be in wolf form herding sheep in the stables.
Herding sheep over at the stables. All right. Let's go ahead and see how well that goes. Go ahead and make animal handling.
Wee. Which flavor is that? Animal handling. Oops.
Half imagine like you try like herding like horses as like a wolf, and the horses just like kick you in the head, and you're immediately unconscious.
No, you managed to do a fairly good job over inside the keep. Maya managed to herd plenty of sheep over. Although every now and then somebody mistakes you for being an actual wolf and gets really confused about how you got into there. They don't question it too much though. You managed to get some pretty significant compensation for the work that you did, and you receive 100 gold pieces for your efforts.
Whoop. Do you have a list of stuff that's in the shop?
I believe it's
Yes.
the item
Is it
guide,
Walmart?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The D&D Walmart, as it were.
I don't
As
see
it were.
wands and staffs. Is there?
There are tabs along the bottom. We should look-
I see. I see.
The others tab will eventually need to be split up. It's
A lot.
a lot of people, a lot of things. It's like 200 things in one tab.
Hmm.
Unlucky.
Walmart.
Okay. Ash, what are you up to for this week?
Besides buying some studded leather armor, because that's the best I can manage, I would like to go to the house of the binder and see if I cannot help at all and make some money with helping them with their binding process. Whether it's transcribing, putting things together, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Placing things together and just kind of seeing how it turns out. All right, go ahead and let's see what happens if you go and attempt this. This would probably be what kind of check would this probably be? Thinking about it. Hmm. It is kind of semi-magical process. It's not that magical, but you know, it's almost like a cantrip. As long as you can keep kind of doing it repeatedly and effectively, then you can get some good progress done in the assistance with them, and they readily welcome your help. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Great. Wow, that sucked. All right. All right.
We're still getting kind of the ropes of the process as the week goes on, but you get better and better throughout the week and begin eventually making some progress through the various bindings that you're attempting. You see the titles of so many different books, and there's always a pile that needs work done on it. You find yourself making a nice solid 70 gold pieces for your effort.
Excellent. Thank you.
Up next, Mimi.
Mimi is going to see if there is need for any kind of courier service.
Like running deliveries to different places?
Yeah, deliveries, errands, messages, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second to check something.
Because I have no idea about the week tasks, errands, and things.
You just kind of go to a location and say something cool.
Let's see. What I need to do is actually have more actual. I have the NPCs. I just keep forgetting to place them down on the map. I need to, I way that the people at each of the places that kind of manages the area. Mimi, you go ahead and locate the people who might be doing something with courier, and you find Ash binding some books. As you see, a big pile of books are kind of getting run over into a like boxes ready for delivery. And yes, it seems that your services would be quite useful, as you learn from the people managing the House of the Binder that traditional teleportation out or in of Candlekeep does not work.
Ooh.
So, they're always looking for people who can run to the portal down the same way you came up to Candlekeep in the first place, sending it off to Waterdeep, and letting them handle the logistics of the teleportation over there.
Okay. That sounds great, actually.
Alright, so you pick up a big bag of books, put it inside of a nice backpack, and begin making your trek down through the Way of the Lion to make your delivery.
And Mimi's pretty fast when she wants to be.
Let's see how effective you generally are at getting this currying going. We'll go ahead and make yourself either acrobatics or athletics.
I'm barely better at... I rolled a 4. Are you kidding me?
Unlucky.
And transporting that many books over a big distance is kind of tiring, especially if you're not necessarily, if you are also trying to rest at the same time, mind you, so you're not like literally sprinting at top speed, more like a light jog. I mean, not even for the whole day. So you're still kind of getting the bearings about making sure you don't get lost. Has Mimi been to Waterdeep in the past?
Not super likely. Maybe once or twice. She does tend towards the less populated areas, so she can find more obscure references and histories.
The complexity of Waterdeep, the size of the city, is making the process take a bit longer than Mimi may have expected. And so that may have contributed to them having difficulty this first time around, but it'll get them next time, surely. As Mimi is able to make a few deliveries to and fro But you do recognize that it's not that far to get to the portal leading back to Waterdeep. Like, get there in like an hour or two of lightly jogging from Candlekeep over to the teleportation circle. And you earned yourself a solid 50 gold pieces for your effort.
Yeah.
Alright, Tony?
Okay. I've realized that I'm stupid, so I'm not gonna go study anymore.
Oh no.
This is so sad!
That I'm stupid.
You just gave up entirely.
No, wait, hold on. This is so
What?
sad.
It is what it is, man. I don't belong there. It's okay.
We're teachers.
I know, but
For some kids studying
I'm not a-
hopeless. Quote Rose.
yeah. For Tony, studying is hopeless.
Well.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm bad at it, and I fail literally every time. So it's literally wasted effort. Instead, what I'm gonna do is there like any place that kind of does like, I don't know, sparring type of thing or not?
Like a kind of kind of like a sparring ground?
Yeah, like a sparring round.
No, not here in Candlekeep. They don't really have anything quite like that. The closest thing might be some university classes about techniques and sparring with each other. Tony thinks as they see the college still kind of looming gently over there, because it doesn't really loom because it's a bunch of cylinders, and so it's aesthetically not the most interesting college one might see in the world. Alternatively, Waterdeep is not that far away.
Alright, I'll go to Waterdeep and fight.
Books are lame, Tony decides, and spends their week at Waterdeep instead of at Candlekeep.
I'm just gonna trick you under the table as a dog.
Well, we still have time for that.
Alright.
Alright, Tony, let's see how your performance goes over the week. Go ahead and make 7 attack rolls.
Like with a weapon or just...
Yeah, with a weapon.
Okay, I will use my whip every time.
You're not stacking your DMC doing that.
Dang. How many is that?
So let's see what that is in total. This feels more like 7 as I'm scrolling. 27, 11, 14, 24, 28, 15, 18. Tony learns the way of combat and practices some more their maneuverings. For this next week, Tony will have a 3rd superiority die.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Tony returns back from a successful excursion of training over at Waterdeep.
Feeling good about myself. And I am not
Oh, yeah.
1 HP,
Uh,
as it says currently.
Jacob, what are you up to?
I am at the bar,
Fair.
performing, swapping stories and seeing what fun hearsay people have heard.
Very nice. So it's more like performing for the. Oh, you usually perform for Coin, if I recall, right?
Yeah, I perform for coin and stories people learned researching.
Okay, so go ahead and make 2 checks, 1 for performance and 1 for investigation.
one for performance, and one for investigation. Okay. Performance and investigation. Big week for your boy.
Nobody's rolling good, are they?
What?
You
Now.
I rolled like a 29. What do you mean?
Still mourning the loss of Alan.
all your songs are really sad right now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Sad songs.
Jacob starts singing emo
It's
music.
kind of killing the vibe a bit in the tavern.
You're out here
Yeah,
playing
I'm
Creep by
pretty
Radiohead.
Yeah.
As you're performing, Jacob, on the third day of performance, something strikes you as odd, as you do not see that little one is in their usual spot, which is
Oh.
unusual because they usually are.
Yeah.
Weird.
By the fourth day, little one is still at not their usual spot.
Oh no. Did they get to?
Doing a little bit of snooping around and asking, you hear a patron say, "Oh, little one, yeah, they probably just went to go read a book."
Yeah, but usually he does that here.
They shrug audibly at you.
Like,
Shrug
Like that?
audibly.
Sorry,
Like-
my shoulders popped.
Hmm.
yeah, like,
I just
Makes
imagine
sense.
like that actual cracking of joints.
I mean, that happens all the time to me. Not to Mimi, but to me. I pop joints all the time.
popping joints in the club.
Let's go.
While investigating, at least, somebody gives you 10 gold pieces, as they say. I was feeling a little down, and your song reminded me about what I truly means. To know. To feel for oneself, as they begin launching into a sad little song in front of you.
Oh, please tell me that the rest of the tavern joins too. It's because of musical number.
Sure.
Yes!
It's a
I wish I was there.
Oh my god.
I will howl along.
Hey.
Go ahead and make this performance check, Jacob, to see how High School Musical we're going right now.
Alright, I'm also gonna use my glamour weave to add a D4 to this.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Yeah.
Phoenix, transitioning over to you, you feel like you're hearing singing from the tavern. In a surprising unison.
Let's go.
Except for me.
Oh my god.
Imagine
Phoenix
just
is-
like. Sorry, what?
Phoenix is going to ignore that. As he first goes to Walmart and purchases Eyes of the Eagle. And then 2, I guess he will spend his week actually he will start enrolling his services for tenants here at the Candlekeep or at Waterdeep, whichever one he can find. He can find somebody looking for an investigator or a detective to find or do something for him. Minor task for him to find or do.
Minor task for them to find
Oh
or
my
do. So
God.
could you be a little more specific about that?
Basically, like investigations, like hey, I want dirt on certain somebody, and of course, Phoenix being the detective, that's what he does best.
You guys are supposed to be arresting. Like,
Well, none of these things are like. Mind, they're not doing this like the entire time. Maybe just a few hours of every day. Where they don't get like too crazy.
Yeah. He just
well.
wishes to enroll his detective services. Because he is a detective after all. So
Well, let me think. Think about that.
I don't know whose microphone is getting eaten alive, but
It's not mine, because I am
Blame
enjoying
Aqua.
listening to it.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too. So.
You're hearing me chew?
No.
On your microphone.
yes.
What are you chewing? Hmm?
I'm chewing a Skittles.
Microphone? Like.
I'm chewing a Skittle. Surely not.
That was me. Sorry, I'm I forgot the meat before I took a bite.
How dare you
Wow,
eat?
toxic.
Do you think that food is allowed in this campaign? What the fuck?
I've never eaten anything in my life.
What kind of investigating is Phoenix looking for? More like physical investigations, or more like an investigation of the soul, of philosophy?
No, definitely physical investigations.
Okay, just double checking. Because at one point, Phoenix is going by the temples looking for somebody who may be in need of their services, and Aquara goes, "May you help us ponder the meaning of life and what it means to." And you just
The
walk
only
away.
way to live is to obey the law as he walks away.
It's like somebody's like, what is the meaning of life? I know what it is. Next question.
So they're like, not those kind of investigations. More like, hey, I lost something. Can you go and find it for me? Or that kind of thing.
Yeah, like an odd jobs kind of service.
Yes.
A PI.
He is a detective after all.
Well, it's hard to get any big clients right now, but there is one spot. University. Lost and found. Students always be losing their stuff, especially inside of these multi-dimensional hallways and buildings and campus grounds.
Let's go!
And so Phoenix goes around and their business has to start somewhere. And so right now it's Phoenix's Lost and Found Detective Service.
Let's go!
Go ahead and make that investigation check. And also, because you're trying to establish your business to begin with, you need to do some advertising. That would be represented through your performance check.
So an investigation and performance. Crud! I'm suck at performance, but let's go with investigation. Huh, it didn't toggle for me, it just did advantage. Weird. Okay, well, 23 is correct, though. As, let's go with that performance check.
Ooh.
Phoenix is already developing a reputation for being pretty reliable at being able to find the students' lost belongings. While not always successful, they managed to get a pretty decent amount, and Phoenix also stumbles upon something very interesting during one of their investigations. While searching for a student's lost notebook, they find where the junkyard, as it were, for Candlekeep is, and it seems like Phoenix enters into a room that appears to have a very large ladder descending into an unusually large pit. And inside of this pit is trash. Trash as far as you can see.
As he climbs back up the ladder, somebody plays Snake Eater.
Thankfully, finding the notebook wasn't too impossible. There hadn't been that much trash thrown in at once. But it is interesting to see. You can't tell how big, how wide, how deep this pit of trash is. And you see that occasionally, every now and then, some trash just kind of falls down, almost from like a ceiling, down into the pile.
Wow.
Phoenix will make a mental note
Roll
of
a
this.
dexterity save to see if you can hit anybody.
He'll make a mental note of this trash facility, I guess. As if it's not inhibiting his current workload of finding of odd jobs right now, he's just gonna stick with that.
All right. And so Phoenix, for your odd jobs, you managed to collect a nice 110 gold pieces for your services.
Hey.
They take it out of their tuition.
God, it's like we're playing Strixhaven also.
I take it out of the student's tuition, right?
All of you get in your week rest, which means your health has been restored, spell slots returned, and all that other good news.
Oh, Phoenix, do you have enhance ability?
I have the spell, but I don't use it.
Okay.
Like,
I
are
guess
you
I
talking
don't
about
have to use
the
it either.
second, the level 2 spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a transmutation. I'm kind of trying to stick to enchantment right now. So, did you want me to take it? I could.
No, I'm just thinking of what I should drop so I can take air bubble.
Oh, okay. Imagine needing to breathe.
Imagine.
All the people.
Living in the world today. Hey. That's how it goes, right?
No.
Alright.
Oh shit.
And with that, your week rest has come to a conclusion.
Well, hold on. Before that, we're going to the bar.
Oh yes, we drink.
Critically.
Drink
Yes.
our sorrows away as we're drinking to Alan.
Ooh, sounds like fun. What should I try first? Do they have any local specialties?
You're
Over here on campus?
You can drink milk.
Cats
A
can't
shallow
drink milk.
bowl of milk from my friend here.
Not that attitude.
Puss in Boots gets drunk off of milk, so can you.
Wait, they do? Canonically?
No?
Yeah. Remember there's that scene where he is doing milk shot?
No.
I actually don't
Yes.
remember this because I.
I heard that the
Okay.
new Puss in Boots movie was really good.
Interesting.
Like,
Anyway.
it had like 95 on like Rotten Tomatoes.
I will send it to you. Also, I want to watch that movie. We should, instead of having D&D, we should watch the movie.
Oh my god. Anyway. So you guys gonna get drunk at the get wasted at the tavern?
Yes, we are drinking under the table, scrub.
And they're playing Hearthstone in the tavern.
Drinking.
Popping some brewskis.
How do we decide who wins?
We make con saves.
God saves SpaghettiOs. I have a dog. I can't drink.
Here's how it's gonna work. You'll do
Yeah.
con save for every drink. It starts at a DC 10, and for every drink you do additionally, it raises by 2. And if you fail the check, you go drunk and incapacitate. So my easily did well on their first drink. Where are the other two? Come on, there's the drinking contest. It's all about luck.
Sorry.
Straight up con,
Con
right?
Con save.
No.
Jacob is
I'll
not
drink it.
trying to get under the table drunk.
Mimi is drunk.
Immediately gone.
Mimi
God,
has
see,
drunk
remind me to try the
before.
milk.
She doesn't always remember what happens.
All right, Jacob, you're not going drunk, right? Yeah. Maya passes the next drink already.
And like that's like a +0 too. That's like damn. You're just getting lucky.
Tony didn't get their second drink yet. Have they given up?
No.
Kick that con save. Oh,
Ooh.
12. Barely passed.
Alright, so now the DC is 14.
Ooh, boy. Nah.
Oh, Maiev is gone, but hang on, Tony might also be gone. Yep, they're both gone. There is no winner.
Oh my God. Wasted.
One of our wasted.
Well, considering my save was higher, I'd say I win. If
The
we had
party
to pick a
takes-
winner.
The party takes 8 days for the rest.
Wasted.
Does
At the
receiving the
hospital with
poison
half my
condition
money missing.
slow down your long rest? Does getting hit with a poison condition worsen your long rest? Sorry, your weak rest.
No, I don't believe so. Also, I told the other group about us calling it weak rest instead of long rest, and they told me it was it sounds like you're saying weak rest as in not a strong rest. It is a weak
That's what I
rest.
said.
That's what I was
Yes.
thinking.
We could just
So
weekly rest.
yes, the sentiment has
Yeah.
been shared, and so now I can't call it weak rest, and now I don't know what to call it.
Weekly rest.
A weekly rest? What
Okay.
weekly is like an ongoing thing.
Is it not an ongoing thing? Will we not
No.
also get a weekly rest later on?
No, you do not rest on
Well,
it.
weekly
No.
is like every week, right?
Yeah, and sometimes we're in there for more than a week. I mean, the book.
Yeah. See, somebody knows. Somebody
The
knows.
time, time to spare it.
You could just say the extended rest. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out later. Oh, we can.
Your week of doing odd jobs and getting wasted.
Apparently.
Yes, this is what really matters, you know? Like, who cares about any of that other stuff? This is what matters, figuring out how we're supposed to call these weak rests.
I
Yeah,
just call it downtime.
No.
Okay.
But good try.
Weekly.
So, you finish your weekly rest, your downtime, your whatever you want to call it, and now you all find yourself gathered up once more as a group, having presumably at least kind of filling people in on, you know, what your life's been up to for the past bit of time. Or don't. You know, you don't have to tell your party members what you were up to.
We were drinking. We caught up.
Yeah, we caught up while we were drinking.
You know, now that Phoenix got a little bit more patronage, he decided to spend a little bit of time to make some more business cards as he hands them to his partners in crime. No, that's awful. He'll never say partners in crime. His deputies.
You're my favorite.
They're not
deputy.
They're not partners in crime.
Never.
Partners in crime.
Partners against crime. There you go. Perfect.
I like that.
Okay, give
All
me a
right.
second.
Shall we go ahead and head into the next book?
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized that I'm missing something very important because I was multitasking.
It's gonna be.
I was multitasking.
Should we look for another teammate? Hint, hint.
Yes, I was about to say, your drinking party, your performances, your reputation among Candlekeep as kind of just doing various things has not gone unnoticed. As partway through your drinking contest, a face emerges.
Just a face?
Oh my god.
It's like the fucking it's like that DS math game. Just a face appears.
Right.
A friendly face emerges.
Who is he?
From the
She.
alcohol.
He.
It, they.
Oh, I'm guessing that's me.
Who's that face on?
Cough, cough, hack, hack. A
Okay,
friendly face
I wasn't sure if I was being railroaded in.
emerges.
It's a very free invitation. Alright, so I saw these guys just like this was like during their drinking and all that.
Hard to
Yeah,
press
you're
drinking.
first at
Yep.
the bar.
Did you
Like,
drink?
damn, that bard is sad.
Okay, so like what like how what do I see here just in terms of like this group here and what they are doing?
There's
Maya
a
and I
dog
are-
drinking a cat under the table.
All right.
Maya or Tony's going shot for shot with the dog.
As you just said, cat, like somebody from my house came in here just like holding the cat and just put it on like my dirty clothes and now she's in here. Okay, well, are any of them looking particularly drunk?
Mimi's under
We're
the
all
table,
Under the table. Okay.
curled up around someone's feet.
Okay. Who's looking sober then? I think literally everybody else.
Jacob.
Depends on when you
Only
came
sober.
Okay.
I'm the soberest and also the most clearly upset.
All right. So in that case, this character probably go to Jacob, seeing as he is the most upset. So going up to you. Yeah, so, oh, token. That's right. Let me just go ahead and slap this right over here next to you. There we go.
Hello?
Ooh.
All right. So
You weren't joking.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
what?
No, I mean that's what you told me to, so I did it.
Oh my god.
So sitting next to you, Jacob, is going to be what you see a very elegant woman. She's wearing fine clothes, has a pack at her side, and aside from that, also what appears to be like what you would imagine is like a case for what looks to be a flute. I imagine you would know that as a bard.
I know what a flute looks like, yes.
Yeah, you know, like just like the flute case and all that.
Mhm.
And you know, she's gonna like look over at you and just say, "Your performance, a lot of emotion in it. Everything all right?"
No. Alan is dead. He died for me. He said run and I ran. And I turned back and he had been cut down cruelly.
Right, you're like, "Oh, that sucks," and just gets up and just. No, she'll go ahead and just kind of like
Party sounds kind of dangerous.
put your hand on the shoulder and just say, There. This Alan of yours sounds like he was a good friend. Don't think
He
you'd like to
was.
see it like this forever, would you?"
No, but I think he would be upset if I didn't grieve. For a time. This was like within the week, okay? Give me a minute.
Understandable. You are part of that group of adventurers here in Candlekeep, are you not?
Yes.
Your little group has made waves around here, to say the least.
Why?
Well, there's your, just the work you do around here for the most part, particularly that of your, companion there with the, top hat. Very popular amongst the students. Kind of just gestures over to Phoenix if he's here.
Nope, well, I'm assuming this is happening on the 8th day, so he's probably not there.
Ah yes, he's very good finding lost things. Jacob just kind of trails off. I don't know, he's kind of a square, if I'm honest. Not cool.
Jacob.
He would narc on you in a second, so
Oh my god.
no, be careful what you tell him. No loyalty, no allegiance with that one. He will rat you out in a heartbeat.
I'll, keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, I got you. So
I'm
what's your name?
going to lean over because I'm
Oh, sorry.
nearby and just.
Oh, go ahead.
Jacob is very. He is sad, as are we all, but I will speak for the group when I say we all have different talents. I'll pat Jacob on the shoulder. Even those among us who perhaps you would call, how you put it, a square. We are all doing our best.
He actually hands out fines to his friends.
Well, he's simply trying to do his job, Jacob. It is his calling in life.
I mean, power to him. I respect that.
I agree.
you
It
know?
could not be me. I understand, but he brings strength to the table, as they say.
I see. Well, You asked me for my name. They call me Layla in these parts. I servants.
In these parts, okay.
Who might you be? As she'll say, gesturing to Ash.
My name is Ash Brandt. I am a scholar, we would say. I'm here. Well, this actually begs an important question. I am told we all come to Candlekeep for different reasons. My search here is a way to undo death without becoming a lich. I have to clarify this all the time.
The louder you say it, the more I wonder.
Hands up.
If-
I wasn't going to judge. Don't worry.
If that's what I wanted, I would not be here. Those methods are already largely known, such as Inte. But it is a pleasure to meet you. It is good to see a new and smiling face. What brings you to Candlekeep?
Well, it sounds a bit ridiculous if I say it out loud, but I'm trying to help my mother.
That does not sound ridiculous at all.
What?
That sounds completely normal.
Yeah, what? That's ridiculous. What?
Nona was trying to help her mother. Tears up.
Jeez.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Nona's dead.
Nona's alive. She was just like,
She
heading back home.
retired.
Bye.
She's like, you know what? I don't
It's
vibe
even
with this library. Just leaves.
She's like, I'm done.
It's a Forrest Gump kind of situation.
Sometimes I still hear Nona. Like, I'm not dead.
Not dead yet.
I don't want to get too into it, but my mother's in a spot of trouble, and I'm seeking knowledge that would help her.
I see. And meta question right now, but like, you look like, can we tell what kind of like race you are, or like what? I'm writing notes.
What's
that's
your
all.
race?
You can't just say that, God. Like,
Humanoid in,
yeah, but
humanoid
where
in
are you
appearance.
from?
Ash is trying to figure out if she likes you, so.
But where are you from, really?
Are you?
Oh my god.
It's like you're a dwarf, but.
Are you from Orzammar, right? Like, right, humanoid
The finest
appearance.
crafts.
Got it.
I love Dragon Age.
Right, humanoid appearance. Got it. Whatever. Sweet.
Yeah, you'll say, if you kind of like look at her, you'll notice that like, yeah, just like her skin for the most part is very light, hair very light.
Very light.
It's
Okay,
kind-
good.
It's kind of hard to
Oh
see
my
like
God.
in just from the token alone, but like you can also just kind of see like what appears to be kind of like markings
Can we-
along like her
can we see
face and
that
on her
token?
collarbone. I think
You
if
can
you
hover.
like, if you hover over it, you can kind of see like the markings there.
No, I'm being
Oh,
like
okay,
the
with very
full
light
art.
markings.
Who's that coward?
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'll post it in here in campaign.
They want the full image, if you will, so they can do what's in the
Where's the
memes.
sauce, boss?
Sauce.
Let me just go ahead and get that. Making sure it's the right file. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Sauce.
This is a
For
token that changes,
scientific
so...
purposes.
Yep, here it is, in campaign.
Yeah.
Bazongas!
Those are some real massive gazongas.
Oh my god.
Oh wait.
You
I
are-
have a
fr-
reaction for this. Hold up.
Alright.
You have a reaction
Let's
for
see.
this.
I've got a perfect response for this.
Wait, is like her boobs are actually.
I love
Are
that.
her titties actually that big?
Yes.
Why do you have this saved, Ash?
Now that's how you make a character.
Because I have a folder of reaction
So-
pics, and this one lives in there. I use it very rarely, but it is always warranted whenever
Concern.
I use it.
So so just this afternoon, I had a friend help me out because she likes D&D a lot, and I was telling her like, oh man, I need a token art for my character, and she was like, let me help you, and this is her specialty. She's this kind of artist.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I need a character with absolutely
She drew
massive
that?
honkers.
Yes, she drew this like literally just this afternoon.
That's
I'm gonna need
awesome,
her
though.
details.
It reminds me of like an artist like that draws a bunch of stuff. Actually,
I
What
know.
is her tag?
Not actually, but I almost want Ash to be like, do you ever have back pain? Have you considered?
That's good character.
Those are a bit heavy,
Answer.
man. You need help holding them up.
On occasion, I'm sitting on.
You know what I need? No, the perfect reaction is actually, you know that gif of whatever anime it is with like the bullet being shot and it goes
Yes,
like,
yes.
That's
High
what
School
it
of the
is.
Dead, yeah.
Oh my god.
We all know that anime, not
Yes.
for any weird reason.
My
so.
goodness,
Mhm.
yes, that one.
I think we've all just seen like the meme of just like, because it's just such a fucking ridiculous scene.
I mean, I watched it unironically.
Me too.
Oh, we
was- it
found
was
it.
just-
Found
it was just
This one.
good.
Here we go.
There was
There
like
we go.
one. There was like there was like the anime that I wanted to watch like ironically. Have you heard of Keijo?
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
yes, I have.
I wanted to watch that ironically, and I got like super invested in it because it was like actually a pretty hype sports anime.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It was so fucking good. I was like at the edge of my seat.
What is happening in this chat right now?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Porno posting.
Wait, which one were you saying?
Keijo?
Keijo.
It has
Is that the
exclamation
one-
marks.
It's the one with the exclamation
yeah,
marks,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like the
Yes.
it's like the yeah, it's like the fucking like yeah, just knock people into the water kind of thing.
Yeah.
So fucking
Okay.
silly.
It
It
was
was
Oh, I know, and I
It's
suddenly,
really good.
I had to, the pronunciation confused me. I know which one you're talking about now.
I watched it with Crystal.
It's where they can only use their boobs and their butt to attack each other and knock
Oh,
each other
that.
off
Yes, yes, yes,
water
yes, yes. Okay.
platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And they've
That's
got
just-
like vacuum ass cannon and things like that.
it was like so funny because I expected, you know, like to be like, oh, this is gonna be like garbage, you know, just like haha boing sparkle. And then it was just like they hit each other and it sounds like a bullet going off, like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It's like sound effects from JoJo.
Holy shit. Okay.
It was so funny. Oh man.
Is wait, sorry, this is I saw the one in memes. I just reminded of this glitch too. There we go. Placed it.
Oh, is this the fucking I've seen this one.
Yes. Yes. It's so good. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's so funny.
Thank you, Pokemon.
Chill.
Thank you.
I think you
Guys,
broke Mimi.
God.
It's fucking dead.
Maybe he's dead.
Yeah, anyway, Layla, you're gonna fit right in.
The meme is perfect.
By the way, the
Yeah.
High School of the Dead like thing. The reason why he's holding the gun like that is because he
It was, like,
wanted
for the
a
recoil,
stabilizer,
right?
so
Yeah.
he was using her titties to play with. Yeah,
It
It
was,
was it was literally for the
Reason.
recoil.
yeah.
no, it was
Well,
because
it's because
strap-
the strap was stuck
Because the
around her.
strap
Yeah,
was
the
on her
strap
back.
was-
It was on
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, it was, but he could have taken it off. He could have.
Oh yeah, totally.
The gate of booty lot, I remember.
Oh my god. Babylon. Anyways, before this derails any further than it already has.
It absolutely has.
Layla's presence has inspired the party in ways they didn't realize they would be inspired.
That's the fucking truth. I noticed that I don't have like my HP or like my name on there.
Yeah, you're just 1 HP.
You're mysterious.
Oh, I'm mysterious. That's right.
Question mark, question mark, HP.
So Layla will go ahead and say, yeah, just
There we
go
go.
ahead and extend the invitation of, I have things I wish to accomplish here at this library. You all seem as though you can get things done. Might I propose something of a partnership then?
What do you propose?
I like John.
I can offer my services to the group, and in exchange, we can all help each other get what we want here.
What was it you said you wanted here?
A way to help my mother.
I don't know if the library has a section like that. Could you be more specific?
I suppose. Oh, what's happening to my token?
I'm organizing it. Hold on.
Okay, okay, it's okay. I was just like, is it supposed
No.
to happen? Like,
I'm ruining the moment. Come on. There.
Do you know anything of the treasure of the dread pirate Captain Tortuga?
Oh boy, here we go.
the pirate captain that went missing, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely, you know of it. You know the
Maybe.
tale.
It's a famous one.
Oh. What know you of its location? What have you heard?
Just that it was simply lost to the sea. It seems as though you are something of the enthusiast here.
That I am.
But to answer your further inquiry, my mother is, well, she's imprisoned at the time being, and I know that sounds bad, but she
It
is.
I'd be careful around Phoenix there.
She'll just
He's
kinda,
he's a fucking cop.
she'll like nod. She is currently locked away far from here, and I need to find a way to get there. I suppose you all know of the presence of other planes of existence. Are you not familiar?
I am
Unfortunately, so.
familiar.
We had two
Sh-
party members that were from other planes, by the way.
Yep.
Well, she would know
Alan-
that.
Alan and Aaron.
Well, she is somewhere where far beyond the sky.
Hmm.
Ooh. That sounds interesting.
He imprisoned her in heaven.
West Virginia.
Don't know the details.
West
and that's
Virginia.
what I am trying to figure out.
Almost heaven.
Oh, and to further sweeten the deal, I'm something of a marksman, I must confess.
Ooh, range is useful.
Well, we would not say no to having someone else in party. As for the Candlekeep, in terms of the answer you seek, it is a bit mysterious how the library works. You will find when we go in there that you will perhaps be drawn to a certain book. That book supposedly will hold
Has
the
the gate-
answers you seek.
Has the gatekeeper already had you play through the tutorial? Or
Sorry,
no?
what was that?
Has the gatekeeper already had you play through the tutorial?
Would
good
that have been something that my character would have got put through?
How long have they been at Candlekeep?
Probably would have gotten here sometime during the this weekly rest or whatever we called it.
Then no, they would not have been entered into a book the same way the others did.
I must confess, I'm not exactly sure what it is you're talking about.
I mean, we don't just let anyone join.
You let me join me, senior.
Yeah, well, you were.
He's drunk.
All right, you can join. Seem like a nice lady anyway.
Thank you.
Yes,
I
I
appreciate
have
it.
2 reasons for you to join.
Yay!
God damn it.
Women. Yummy.
What? Leave me alone. You brought those badonkers here. It's not mine.
Layla comes onto screen as the respect leaves Tony's body.
Yo.
Yeah, two very good Christians.
Can I throw this cat in the garbage?
Unlucky.
She seems like she's having a good time. No need to bother her.
Yeah,
I
if you
have
come
a
close,
headache.
if you come close, Mimi's going to grab onto you and hold onto you.
If Layla's keeping a distance.
You know what? Just so that everyone's in the party, eventually Phoenix will eventually reach the bar and see what the heck is unfolding before him. My word. I'm
Phoenix!
barely gone for several hours, and this is what I come back to.
Badonkers.
Pretty hot booby lady joins us. Yeah.
Despite these
Phoenix-
comments, Layla seems to be taking it in pretty great stride. She doesn't look upset or anything.
Phoenix is looking you directly in the eye. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Phoenix Down of Waterdeep, detective of Waterdeep.
Ah, you are the one
You
who's been
know-
helping the students around. I heard about you.
You know what
Yes,
that
it is
reminded
I
me
who
of
do odd
actually?
jobs around this parts. Finding lost trinkets is my specialty, at least for now.
I see. What was that you were saying, Tony?
I was gonna say when Phoenix said Phoenix looks you straight in the eyes, it just reminded me of Damien. That's like the shirt that's like my boobs are down here, you know? That one.
Oh my god.
It's like the opposite of my eyes are over here.
He's a literal robot, and why does he care?
Yay!
I know,
Ace, my ace character.
Jacob doesn't identify as Ace, he identifies as chill.
I'm vibing.
I just imagine just like
He
here, I'm
said
gonna
she
put
likes skills, right?
yeah. That's just universal. I'm just like this conversation is reminding me of this meme. I'm gonna put in memes.
What the fuck?
Okay. Oh my god. We broke Mimi again. It happens every time.
So
Every
funny.
time.
We keep derailing, guys. Like,
What even happened?
In an hour, all we've done
Layla's-
is our 1 week rest.
Layla's boobs have distracted the entire party.
apparently.
Okay.
A little too powerful, I guess.
I
Alright.
have seen that actually.
Yeah, so with my badonkers, right, all attacks at me are like a disadvantage because we're just so distracted.
Apparently.
You can
Yeah, apparently.
crush some cans with those cans.
Oh lord. Well, perhaps I'll go ahead and take these 3 as he looks towards the 3 unconscious members back to their rooms, and we'll go ahead and continue discussion when everyone is conscious.
I am totally conscious, sir. Wanna fight?
I believe that would be wise, officer.
You know, I guess at this point, just drag Mimi back to their quarters.
Immediately curls around you and like climbs up on you. And then like opens her eyes, glares at you, meow, and hops off.
Okay. Right. Let's continue our discussion as to where we're going to head and through the library. It is a pleasure to meet you, Layla. I'm assuming, as he turns to Ash, my colleague has informed you of what we have been up to.
I've heard a bit of the rumors already, but I'm up to speed now, I would say.
All right. Then maybe we can. Well, let's get these three sobered up, and then let's convene again in front of the Emerald Doors.
Indeed. Well, guten Tag.
She'll go ahead and nod.
Alright, and with that, the a little bit of time passes, enough let's say enough time for those that need their head to clear a little bit clear it. And so you do go ahead and find yourself heading over near the entrance over here to the Emerald Door. And for the first time, Layla, you get to see the Great Library proper. Although it doesn't see that the doorkeeper is stopping you from entering. They
Nice.
seem to just nod at you in recognition that you seem new here, but mostly just kind of look at the group you're with and don't seem to care very much.
That test was fairly simple.
Oh yeah, the ropey ropes. Wait, no, Mimi's not drunk. Oh yeah, the rope thing from last time. We should rope.
Yes, make sure to fasten the light ropes around yourself. And Layla, if I may inquire, which of these books do you appear to be drawn to?
That is a fair question. Let me send you a message, Aqua, to kind of like talk a bit more about like the desires, and that might help you out here.
Okay, just tell me, in Layla's heart of hearts, what is it that they truly desire? What is it that they want? Because helping their mom is a fairly vague goal overall. Unless they're not even sure exactly how they want to assist their mom.
It has to be like something like that's nearly impossible, right? Not something that's like can be done by simply leveling up their magic or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do it by magic, you know what you need to do. Like, I want to be able to create water with my hands. Get the 5th level.
The 5th level.
What is it you want to do in your heart of hearts? I want to get to 5th level.
Goodbye. Gets the little 5th level.
I just want to get through this week, man. Okay, let me see. What would be like the best way to word this then?
Type. The rest of y'all can continue your discussions about where you may be inclined to go while you're waiting for this to happen.
The maroon ship.
The maroon ship.
I concur.
Yep. Phoenix is gonna pull out all 3 books as he keeps them. As he's storing them pretty close towards the entrance. As he's gonna pull out the maroon ship, and he's like, as he hands it to Jacob. Well, I believe it seems that we've all agreed that we're gonna continue this story.
Before we go, I'm gonna went to the store and grab some adamantine armor.
Oh my! I thought you were going to the store like right now.
I was like, oh, that's an interesting comment right now.
Are
World's
druids allowed to
around.
wear adamantine armor?
Are they?
I thought they can't wear any armor made out of metal. Unless that's a
Yeah.
unless Aqua will remove that restriction.
The breastplate has leather in it.
Leather is fine. It's just it can't be metal.
Can't have metal in it.
Let me check. Actually, I'm part barbarian now.
Yeah. You get unarmored defense as barbarian though.
Oh, barbarians can wear armor, they're just not always proficient.
You can wear armor as barbarian. I think you just can't. There's a restriction on
It's a
something.
restriction on druids. You can't wear armor with metal in it.
Oh yeah, that. They have non-metal armor.
Okay. So adamantine though can be non-metal?
Sure,
Okay, sure.
it's magic.
DM says so, then it exists.
It's a magic item. It's not metal. It's magic.
Pog, we love magic.
Adamant and diamond in Greek come from the same root, and they both just mean unbreakable thing.
True.
There we go.
There we go.
It's diamond armor.
I was here for it.
Hell yeah, that sounds cool.
And
1 second.
My arms hurt really badly, yo.
have you considered unhurting your arms?
Yeah. Have you
No.
considered?
Layla finds themselves drawn to.
The maroon crypt.
No, they're not drawn to the maroon ship. They are drawn to.
To let her mother out of space jail is in.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's probably the canopic
Canopic
being
treasure.
Yeah.
because it's front of
Canopic being is in fact the one they are drawn to.
Yep.
Which one? Canopic being?
Canopic being.
Yep.
Excellent.
It was the same one Nona was drawn to, and they wanted to help their mother. It actually made sense.
You're my mom. Boogie, boogie, woogie.
Can't believe you
You
just
are
made
my
Nona.
dad. You're my dad.
Dad.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
I love that fucking thing.
Well then.
All right,
Layla will-
Phoenix. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah.
You may
Yo.
proceed with the reading.
And the book was maroon, low as it was in the before time.
All right. The. Come on, give me a second.
Take your time.
No.
Yes.
Hurry up.
No.
Slow down.
There we go. The maroon ship.
Hmm.
Still as heavy and laden as it was. Very maroony. The book itself not really being the color maroon. Who would like to be the one that attempts to open this?
Me.
I believe we gave it to Jacob. No, it's his book.
Yeah.
Let the man read his book.
I'm gonna pat
It's
myself
my
on the
book,
head
too.
and yell, "Guidance!" So now I'm guided.
Right. As Jacob opens up the book, they notice they are not immediately drawn inside, as you were previously opening to the first few pages, but rather you see that there is now an actual chapter 1 on it that says, "The Kraken attacks."
The Kraken attack.
Reading through the first few pages, or the first page rather, you see that it is in fact styled as Captain Tortuga might have written it out, and in addition, your names are inside of it, replacing what the characters might have done. It seems that every single thing that you all did in the order that it happened appears to have been written as it transpired right there into chapter 1.
This is
It's
certainly
us.
very interesting. Does if the events of what we've accomplished in there, perhaps maybe fill us in a little bit more details as to what we may have missed.
Perhaps, or it may simply record what we did. Either way, logic would dictate. As soon as you turn to chapter 2, I believe we will then be reabsorbed into the book.
Well, let's give it a try. And I flip it open to chapter 2.
I don't even bother reading through chapter 1. You're like, let's go.
Flipping over to chapter 2, suddenly, Jacob, you feel as if time has frozen for just a moment. As you feel that you are not immediately going there. You feel you are being pulled into this book. But it's almost as, it's an unusual feeling. It's difficult to describe. It's almost like choosing if you mentally want to go right or if you mentally want to go left. Where left seems to feel more familiar. It's as if you have the option of going not where the book is directing you, but to a place that the book has already taken you.
We can choose to go back to chapter 1 or advance to chapter 2. That's what it feels like.
Interesting. But I am assuming we intend to continue the story. After all, if I recall, we are probably
why would it-
members of Captain Tortuga's crew inside these storybooks.
We should go to chapter 2, I think.
I agree.
Continue the tale.
Is the party decided then in continuing on to chapter 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Then if there
Let
is
us
no
press on.
if there is no contest, then as you get pulled into it, Jacob, you can hear the narration as you read over chapter 2. The dragon turtle has set me forward on the path that I know I must take. That scrap of paper inside the belly could not have been a coincidence, and this second lease on life must lead me to some sort of treasure. What to call this treasure, though? Perhaps the turtle treasure? No, that can't be quite right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da, da, da,
See,
da,
start.
da, 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 da.
No, we haven't won yet.
We've done it.
Oh, did we bring this? That's right, we brought him with us. I forgot.
I can't see nothing.
As light returns, you find yourself out here on the open sea.
Oh, this is a Hagen!
Exactly, that's what I thought. This is Hagen. We brought him with us.
Looking about, you check your surroundings to see, just kind of see where exactly you are. The Dragon Turtle Island does not appear to be anywhere. It kind of disappeared under the waves last you saw anyway. Looking also over here at the surroundings, it is but open sea in all directions at the current moment. You take a look over at the ship. This ship is the exact same one that you had made inside of the previous chapter, scrapped together and all. The equipment you see in boxes not shown over here are the same ones that you had, again, compiled from earlier. And the Sahuagin on the boat, still tied up and gagged, is the same one as well.
Joe is here. He should not be here.
It's a shame that we don't have Alan, the wondrous creator of this ship. I forgot what he called it. I think he called the ship Okay, surely my keen mind will let me remember it. I just can't. I personally cannot remember this ship. It's been a while.
Also, ignore what I'm about to do. I'm just testing something. Okay. Weird.
I forgot.
Is my
it,
module
honestly.
just no?
I named the ship
I
My
did not
mom
write
is
it
not-
down.
the
No.
Friendship.
The French. Oh gosh.
By the way, Aqua,
Strange. Yes.
there is no land at all in any direction, and I'm not just saying that only because of my ridiculous perception at this point. I'm saying it because I have eyes of the eagle at this point, and I
Oh,
can
that
see
may-
things at a very, very far distance now.
That may potentially change things. How far does it let you see?
Things that I can make out details of extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across, is what it says.
Small as 2 feet across, huh?
Yeah, so basically, you can think of like Phoenix went to Walmart and got an upgrade for his eyes and kind of just switched them out.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay, give me just a second. I'm also having to.
In the meantime, while we're just kind of sailing, Layla's
Mhm.
gonna like reach into her pack, pull out a very like ornate-looking smoking pipe, and it's just gonna light it up.
Phoenix is also gonna pull out his pipe. He's gonna smoke him. He doesn't smoke, but he taps it against his face in solidarity.
Mimi
Wait,
is
don't-
going to climb up the mast.
I'm.
I don't even think the ship. No wait, this ship did have a mast.
Yep, Alan made a mast.
Yeah, I did have a mast. I had to look for one that was small and had a mast on it.
We have
So-
we have everything that a ship needs. We have like so the hull itself is reinforced. We had a mast, and we did like the rudder the very last second.
We had a pristine rudder that Phoenix had found.
That's right.
Yeah, so this ship is actually pretty seaworthy. It's not like a raft that's on the verge of falling apart or anything, right? This could easily sail for quite a while.
Honestly,
Um,
impressive that Alan did that without carpenter's tools, but here we are.
2 feet across, huh?
Yeah.
Looking out into the distance, then Phoenix, scouting out, it's your magic item, like extends out like a telescope would.
Oh, I'd imagine it was like a replacement for his eyes, and it kind of just like his eyes will, you know how he uses his observant feature and they would like glow red, but kind of like that, but maybe like a little magic thing will pop out as like a little, it'll magically look like a telescope and like magic circles extending from his eye. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
that works. So kind of like that. It takes out the shape of almost like you know how boats often have people with telescopes, have a telescope on hand to see out into the distance. Magically, that appears into the air as if you're looking out. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Let's go! That's an advantage. 1 second.
Whoa! Very
Nice.
nice.
Nobody else could have possibly seen this. Yes, a speck in the distance. Land? It's hard to tell, but it's there. A speck. Just 1 pixel as on a giant monitor extending out over in the horizon.
Phoenix is going to point in the distant horizon. I can see land in that direction.
Okay, how do we go that direction?
I suppose we should steer this ship. I did some research on how to steer these kinds of vessels. I am now more proficient in these than I was before. Ah, yes, our friend here is does he still look like he's like just angrily struggling right now?
Yeah, but they give up pretty fast.
Phoenix is proficient with sea vessels. Can he like steer the ship in the direction of the speck that he sees?
You're going to need the wind to be in your favor. While you have a rudder on this thing to kind of help direct you, right now the wind doesn't seem to be going in that direction.
Oh.
I don't
seems to-
suppose any of you have a gust bell or some sorts.
Allow me to be of service. As I'll go ahead and
Can I intimidate the sea into cooperating?
Don't we have a wind fan? Who has
Well, we
that?
do have a wind fan.
oh, I just cast Gust of Wind.
That works
I
too.
don't know. Is that the direction or?
Yeah. Gust of wind, and you have wind fan. Are you going to use them both of them? Go extra fast.
Woo!
Yes.
Might save the nitrous in case we need it.
The nitro.
Yeah.
Nitro, Discord Nitro.
Well, perhaps at a different day then, you may need the nitro, as it were. For now, it is enough to have just one thing.
Nice. Oh, but I'll be like
Landhoy.
I would be behind the How do you get rid of the fucking line?
I forgot what we've been feeding this wagon.
Scraps.
Yeah.
I have a question. What is that?
Well,
That is my prisoner. You were just thinking. This probably reminds you of the warning Jacob issued you.
I'm like, no, she's just more like, why?
well, we couldn't just leave him on the turtle island. It seemed rude to do while the turtle dragon was about to wake up, and I mean, we could.
They
He's
kept
here.
us when we were beached on land, and in our defense, we self-defended and we killed his allies. Choosing to spare his life, I shackled him, and he's been our prisoner thus since.
Sparing his life was not but our most recent cruelty.
I don't suppose this creature might become a liability later. Do you think?
I hope not. That'd be annoying.
It'll be fine. The shackles will hold him. But unfortunately, our previous ally, as Aerith, who does not appear to be with us at this moment, will at least deduce that he was fairly uncooperative. Hopefully, he'll be more cooperative in the future. Basically, he can reduce his sentence.
Really quick, just like Layla's just gonna insight to see just how cooperative this creature looks.
Not cooperative,
Nice.
if I had to bet.
How cooperative does this Hagen look?
Every time you look at them, they glare at you.
Charming. Layla just continue just like, I mean, she's concentrating on like Gust of Wind, but also just like smoking her pipe, like while she's just like putting like the air into like the sails.
I'm just looking for where did I place this? I'll put a token somewhere. I wonder if I could just Yeah, let me see if I can try this. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Look at that itty bitty boat.
The tiny boat.
Itty bitty.
There's like a tiny sized creature in there just sailing next to us.
That's where Lucy is.
Lucy, I'm so proud of you. You're the captain of your own ship.
One moment.
You know, I am so glad I got the eyes of the eagle. I was pondering as to what to get, and I was just like, I had to get something to help with his perception.
That was just me
Interesting.
ending my concentration on there because I just however long it takes.
Yeah, weird. I thought I could move tokens and tiles at the same time, but it's not letting me. Because as soon as I open up one, it does the other. Well, I guess you're just going to have to mentally imagine this boat moving, or you're just going to have
I
to
can imagine.
catch up with it. You're going to have to catch up with the boat.
Ah!
The wind fan makes the boat move so fast.
The nitro! The nitro!
As the boat heads off into the distance. After sailing for a few hours in this direction with the help of the wind fan to get the boat and the right orientation, right, so that way it can sail more with the wind in the right way. Eventually the others are able to kind of see it as well. It's like a tiny little beach. It's hard to even call this an island. That would be what one might call an exaggeration. It seems like an atoll, but not a very large one.
Using his eagle eyes, can Phoenix scout out the island for anything on the island itself, or the atoll itself?
Yes, scouting over from this distance, Phoenix, you take a look over at the atoll. It seems as if there are a few trees on the island, a few palm trees with coconuts on them. And you see also that there is let's see if you'd be able to see this part. There appears to be something on the island, but you can't make out exactly what it is. You see whatever it is, standing near a tree? It is again too far.
Yeah, Phoenix is like, I see several things on this, what appears to be some sort of body of land. Not much of it. There are trees and there's something else. As you can see him like trying to like lean forward to try seeing it. I can't quite make out the figure, but it's there on the island as well. Perhaps we can probably gather more resources to improve our ship on the island. As he turns to Jacob.
Perhaps.
Then I say we continue towards the island.
I
will
concur. Yes.
I will keep my eyes on the figure though.
Alright. You sail closer and closer, and within the next hour the atoll is practically right there. And Phoenix, you have a better look. It looks like almost like a person, but made of water. And as you see them just kind of sitting over next to a tree, you almost see them look over almost directly at you, it feels like, but certainly that could not be the case. And then you see them just hide behind a tree.
The figure appears to be some sort of... By the way, is it like any sort of creature that Phoenix would be aware of?
Let me see. No, not from this distance.
Okay. So just that he knows that it looks similar to like some sort of watery body, correct?
Yes, there could be a number of things that could fit that description too, which makes it the analysis of it a little bit tricky, right? There's a number of things it could have possibly been.
Like an ooze, water nymph, any sort of water spirit kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
water
sounds pretty-
spirits, water imps. It could have been possibly a hag. They're known for being able to shapeshift. Marrows could have been a mermaid.
Yeah, Phoenix will describe all of those, like the possibilities. He's just basically running through his bestiary knowledge. What do you say, Captain? As he turns to Jacob.
I mean, I think we investigate further. This has got to be the next clue.
Phoenix will nod.
Breadcrumbs.
Alright. Oh, there's one more thing I suppose that's notable as you're finally getting closer over here, Phoenix. At the same distance approximately that you could see the figure, you see that the atoll is surrounding like a deep circle that is dark in color. As atolls often do, if you're familiar with what they look like. But this particular one seems even darker than one might expect. You are familiar with what I mean when I'm talking about an atoll having a deep circle in it, right?
Yeah, an atoll is basically like that circle of land, right? And there's like a body of water down the middle.
Yes. And typically the water inside, as in this example, is darker than the rest, but this one seems to be unnervingly dark.
Yeah, Phoenix will explain these details as they're sailing closer.
Fascinating.
I'm not much of a sailor myself.
Sailor.
I've only recently hit the books and learning the how to command or at least to steer such vessels.
I simply mean that the geography escapes me.
Alright. As you finally make it over to the island, more properly, here's what you see.
It's dark. Can't see nothing.
Oh, wait.
It's just gray for me.
Oh, there we go.
It's still loading for me.
Loading Maroon Dash Island.
98%.
Island.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
We've discovered.
Oh, that's cute.
I like it.
There's some bird over here.
Oh my god.
Got two
Are
eyes
those
on
like
one side.
flies?
Our marksman should shoot it.
No, never mind. It's our mice. I forgot you could see that
Yeah.
shit. Whoa.
There's a bird on that tree.
I thought it was flies.
Are those flies? Oh no, it's your cursors.
There does appear to be a bird over on this tree.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
With
That
four
doesn't look
eyes.
like with 4 eyes. Yeah, that's what I said. That
Classic,
doesn't look-
classic bird. Am I right?
And Phoenix
This is very
recognized the
unique.
creature.
What type of bestiary was Phoenix analyzing?
He went down everything. He went Arcana. He went down Arcana, history, nature, religion. He went down all of it.
Oh my god.
Let me check.
I do not hear music.
Unless
I
you
do.
consider this like some sort of like outside of even that, which is fine.
Ah,
I'm
man,
try-
I can't hear music for here. Do I have to switch back to Edge? This is butts, alright.
I think
Microsoft.
the ones that are
music
outside scope
sucks.
would be aberrations, probably, and probably monstrosities.
Given that, then, yes, you don't seem to have recognition of this
Damn it.
thing. Although the closest thing it looks like, the closest equivalent is a Molly Mock on Earth.
What the fuck is that?
It's
Well,
it's a
hold
type of bird.
Do we
I'm gonna reload in.
do we beach our ship here on the atoll?
I think
how
this is as
about
close as
we-
we can get it, or else
How about we
we'll
use
hit the
like
reef.
an anchor to to hold it in place. I don't think we should beach it. Like
I think the anchor was the one thing Al didn't make, actually. But it should be doable if we, like, tie it to some, like, maybe a part of the reef or something. Like a rope or whatever.
I think that would be sufficient, yes. Probably if we find a more stable section of the reef.
Oh, suppose I could do with a little swim. Somebody wants to hand me the rope.
So do you want the boat to be this close or to be further away?
I think we want it close, but not too far. Probably going to anchor it to one of these corals or reefs.
Yeah, Layla's like underwater, just like trying to find like a stable part of the reef just to tie it on. Something that looks sufficient.
Phoenix will go down and help. He doesn't need to breathe. He doesn't need to breathe air, so he can be down there longer.
Wait, is this Nami's theme?
Yeah.
hell yeah.
That you said when he said Nami, it was like One Piece. I was like, oh wait a minute.
Sorry, League of Legends.
You're fine.
Pretty aquatic either way.
Absolutely.
True.
Looking around, however, one thing is conspicuously absent, which is any figure that Phoenix had noted being there earlier. There is but this bird that just kind of, it's kind of hard to tell which way a bird is looking at, but now it's even harder.
Can I call out in like Aquan, like, hello?
The bird of birds.
Sure does, doesn't it?
I will try to speak to the bird in Abyssal.
Oh, hang on, I just saw your Oh wait, no, that was like I saw your like I saw like the thing that you sent me like last session. I was about to be like, oh okay, I'll roll that.
Flap, flap, flap. That's may have got closer to bird, something moved over here.
I'll start deep speeching around. Hey, hey you, hey. Anyone here?
I think the bird only speaks animal.
Speak animal. I look at Maev.
Yep, I have us at it.
Alright, Maev, you currently have Speak with Animals ongoing. And due to your druidic nature, you can cast that as an action. You don't even have to wait the whole 10 minutes for it.
Nice.
What does Maev say?
Since Maev doesn't want to talk, I'll talk for her. She says hi.
Well, would like for to meet Lamau.
I am.
Yes, she will
I
say,
speak for the Maev.
the Maya says, shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Oh. Goddamn.
Oh, man.
No,
Savage.
Maya will say hello to
Classic
the
druid.
bird question mark.
Let me check something.
Anybody got any bread?
Alright, you say hello over to the Mollywalk. As it, kind of flaps on over to here. Hello.
How are you doing on this, fine day here?
It always has to take an incredibly long time to contemplate, it seems to think. And finally it responds after about 5 seconds of silence. That's aight.
It's aight. It do be aight. What's going on here? Is anything cool happening?
It's hard to tell. Are they thinking? or are they waiting? It turns out in this case they were thinking, as it just pokes at one of the coconuts on the tree. It's a coconut.
Coconut. Can you get
It's a
the coconut?
coconut.
Can you get the coconut?
It's a coconut.
Would you like me to open the coconut?
No,
Okay.
it's a coconut.
There are doopy coconuts. This one here kind of has like a little face on it.
Maev is somehow able to acquire a bird's eye view of the coconut and recognize that it appears to have like a face on it, quote unquote, and it's certainly not a mimic.
They all kind of got weird little faces. Look at them go.
Phoenix will, with some of the,
Fine.
with the food, he will feed the prisoner for today.
Algan chomps down viciously on what was handed. It almost tried biting your fingers. Actually, it did try biting your fingers. It just failed.
And he'll re-gag him as soon as he's done.
Anybody got any questions for the bird over here?
I believe
The
Phoenix said something
creature-
about a water person.
Creature made of water.
Ask about
Okay. Do you have a name I can call you? Or a title? Or a gender?
You're gonna call it by gender?
Yeah, Mr., Miss, Mix, I don't know.
There mix a lot.
The 5 seconds of silence as it contemplates. No,
Yeah.
no,
Alright.
I don't, what? Why? No, wait, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and what is it?
Yes. Jack.
Yak?
Jack.
Expo?
Wait, no. Because you don't call me Jack. Only wait. Can't say that. No. No name. I don't have a name, not to you. No.
Not to me? Do you have a name to someone else?
No.
To incite this bird.
That was very fast.
You attempt to incite the bird, but as do you have nature proficiency or animal handling?
I don't speak bird, so I don't know that he's lying.
Do you have let's see what we got here.
I have nature proficiency.
You yeah, but you're not the one doing the inciting here, are you, buddy?
I can't incite him because I can't understand him.
Can we?
Alright, Sir Jacob Sanghos, go ahead and make an insight check at disadvantage because you've never incited a bird before you in your gosh burden life.
As my eyes narrow at it, I shout, "Guidance!" So that I can add a d4 to this.
Oh shit.
But it is a disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
And go ahead and add that D4. Sir Jacob, you've never incited a bird before, but today you will be the first man on this island to have done so.
Mhm.
Making you a first in more ways than one.
I can't believe I'm playing Ace Attorney right now.
This bird is clearly lying.
Oh my god, this bird is clearly lying.
Oh my god. Bird. Do you know about any kind of water looking person around?
No, I don't know who she is.
She?
Gee.
You don't know where she is?
Phoenix will be on the boat. He's gonna be spectating the entire island, looking for any sort of movement.
Well, the bird is distracted. 5 seconds pass by and I go, no, she's not here because there is no girl here.
Well then, where is she then?
It's just gonna kind of.
She
walk
is
around.
not here. Not near you, Eater.
Not near me.
No, not near you.
Definitely not near me. Not close at
No.
all.
No, not near you.
Is she
Is she near
invisible?
me now?
What did Maya say?
Is she near me now?
No, you're further. Now.
Oh, okay. How about now?
Now you're closer.
Oh my god.
Yes, keep going.
Am I getting hot or cold? Hot or cold?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
over there, that way. Closer. Keep going.
A little more?
Yes.
Is she near?
Go to my left. Which from their vantage point is you going north, Mayev. Yes, that way.
Uh-huh.
Keep going. Keep going.
We're getting closer.
You're getting close.
How close am I?
Keep going that way. Now turn to your right
Uh-huh.
and keep going.
They try to put you back on the boat.
Right, Mayev, the boat is right there, right in front of your face. Now, as Jack here goes, now go away.
Oh shit.
Who's breathing in their mic?
I think you can look at the green circles on Discord. Keep it open and watch who it is. Find the source, and then admonish them for
breather?
it. Who's the mouth breather?
Now,
Well, that wasn't very nice.
if I were to hide somebody on an island
Is that how you
like
treat
this,
guests around here?
I would perhaps go this way. It's just gonna kind of start like swimming over this way.
You dive into the water and swim to the other side of the atoll.
Mimi is very specifically avoiding the water, but is following the birdie around.
Is there anything... Like, I have Arcana proficiency. Does the center of the atoll with the dark water... Does that seem anything that I can tell from it?
Let me check something.
I would also like to do a survival check when, just to see if I don't recognize any tracks that are on this little island here.
Ash, while you've gotten some idea of what an atoll is, you're not really super familiar with them. You know, all you can know for sure is that the center here of this is definitely a lot darker than it probably is supposed to be. Doing survival rather.
Yeah.
You're looking around, Layla, for anything?
I'm just looking to see if I recognize like any tracks, like maybe like something that looks like somebody was like really wet and was like walking around the sand here, because this is deserted, so any track should be pretty visible on like the island here.
Yes, in fact, that is the case over on this side, as you do see multiple footprints. What is unusual about them, however, is that they begin and end at almost haphazardly unusual moments. For example, you might find some tracks that kind of like are something along the lines of this. Or others that look like they're like this. And even one set that appears to be like this.
I'll ask the bird, does she have a name?
How unusual.
No! Because that would be weird. Also, why didn't you go?
I need to take a break from the ship. Get a little, schmuggly over there.
Oh, okay.
Layla just kind of like as loud as she can. I have need for a detective right now.
Telephone's
Phoenix,
a message back.
Phoenix will go ahead and just like he turns to his prisoner, gives him a dagger stare. He dagger stares him as he jumps off the ship back to the atoll. As he starts making his way towards where he presumed he was being called.
Oh, careful, darling. There's tracks here.
I don't think you're quite going to be able to run past this yet. As he turns to Mimi, as he just dives in the water and swims.
I forget, what are the jumping rules for 5e?
I don't know if you can make that jump, I'll be honest.
The jumping rules are basically the what is it? It is based basically entirely off of your strength score and literally nothing else. Let me see. Your jump speed or jump length is the long jump distance in 5e is a number of feet up to your strength score if you move up to 10 feet beforehand. So like a running start. So with your strength score, which is what is your strength score? 14. You can jump a total of 14 feet.
Maya will recap Phoenix on the conversation with the bird so far.
It seems that the bird appears to be a key witness, as he starts looking around and I think he can easily see these tracks, right?
Yes.
He's gonna grab his magnifying glass and he'll start his investigation. Is there any oddities and peculiar about these tracks?
Something that you notice due to your various proficiencies is that it's a little hard. It was a little harder to see it, but definitely the bird's feet are near these tracks as well.
A little bullshitter.
Like the bird was companion walking alongside the person?
That's what it would seem like, unless they're trying to throw you off.
The tracks here, are they humanoid feet or are they like slithery?
It's kind of a mixture.
Are the outlines wet, like wet sand?
Yes, the outlines are wet. Although everything here is kind of a little wet. The ocean spray and wind. It isn't a good day out though, at least. So while you're busy investigating it, it's good weather. It's a good day outside compared to, how it was when there was a literal thunderstorm. That was trying to sink you.
Phoenix stands up and he taps his pipe against his face as he just says, "Well, it appears that this bird," as he turns to look towards the bird, do the feet match the feet on the ground, the footprint?
I was just trying. I'm testing something.
Does his feet match the feet prints on the ground?
You're trying to investigate the bird's feet.
Yes.
The bird is currently perched on a tree. You're going to need to somehow get it down or get it flying before you'll be able to see its feet.
He was flying a bit a while ago, though, wasn't he? When I was over here on the ship, and he was.
That's
flying.
true. Get your keen mind. Reanalyzing the memories inside of your mind. Yes, bird feet. Yes, exactly. This is what I was looking for. You can't hide your secrets from me, bird. Yes, this is definitely this particular bird's feet.
Yes. That bird has a small chip on on his front talon, which matches equally to the fronts of these as these bird feet as he's pointing towards his colleagues as he's speaking in rapid manner. And
One of
as you
those,
can
like,
see-
once again, just like smoking while you're just going on this entire tirade.
And as you can see, that these footprints are walking alongside these footprints as he points towards the humanoid / slithery figure. he just keeps going and going about all the information he's finding, as thus we can conclude as he points towards the bird in dramatic fashion as a gust of wind blows in his general direction, that you are working. You have a companion on this island. I
The
doubt
bird
you
takes
understand.
morale damage.
I just imagine just like the Ace Attorney like
Objection.
the Ace Attorney like turnabout music.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yes.
Maev, though, you see the bird suddenly speak as if they understood what Phoenix said. No, those tracks could be anyone. Maybe it's you that did it.
These tracks match no. Oh, he doesn't say that because he can't understand.
Nobody here matches these tracks, little friend. We can't quite slither around as well as walk around at the same time.
Okay. So what?
So, you got a friend here?
Maybe. What's it to you?
We just want to know. We're just, curious little batch of friends looking for some, treasure maybe.
Is there any sort of small rock here on this little atoll, or anywhere like a rock that Phoenix can like grab by hand?
Yeah, you're especially like near the water, right? Like inside the water, you gotta reach for a bit, but you can definitely find a rock.
He grabbed one
the
rock.
The bird kind of looks at you a little nervously as you pick up that rock. What are you gonna do with that rock?
He tosses it up and down a little. As he walks over towards the center over here. He casts the light spell on it as he chucks it here in the center.
I thought you were gonna throw the rock at the bird for a moment.
I know. I was like, oh god.
He's not evil. What are you talking about? He just wants to see what's down there. As I guess the rock will start descending with the light spell.
All right, you chuck it over here into just like in the dark part of the atoll.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just look up something.
I think usually 60 feet's the farthest throwing distance, actually.
That's enough.
Like around.
Okay,
here.
so do you have nature proficiency?
Yes.
The tolls normally have they can be kind of deep, right? Like 150-ish feet deep, right? So it's a pretty clear day outside, pretty clear waters overall. So you should be able to kind of see the bottom, right? 150 feet down in the water isn't exactly excruciatingly deep or anything. And so you watch, using your keen sense of distance, you watch it sink and sink and sink and sink and sink and sink until it eventually is consumed by the darkness and you no longer can see the rock.
About how deep would you say it went before I lost sight of it?
Let me check something.
If only Alan were here, he'd be like, okay, let's cut these palm trees down. We're gonna make a submarine.
A submarine?
You would. We miss him.
You probably keep watching it, and especially if you have a keen sense of with your eyes, at least 1,000 feet, probably more, maybe
Holy moly.
2,000 before it finally disappeared completely out of view.
That's pretty dark.
That atoll is far deeper than what should be. Maybe inquire if their friend lives down there. As he turns to Maiev.
Birdie friend, does your friend maybe live down in the dark waters here?
No, they don't. I do. Well, no, I don't, because that would be weird. No, we don't. This bird does not appear to be a very good liar.
Are you relaying this information, Maya, of what the bird's saying?
Yeah. Relay it with whoever's on me on this little section here. Phoenix and Layla.
It's gonna kind of get a little closer. I don't know how accurate this guess is. We may be dealing with some sort of shape changer.
Did you? I mean, it said we, right?
Personally,
Back to the bird.
I'm hedging my guess on some sort of water nymph, or any of the sorts which can disguise their body within bodies of water, as he quickly demonstrates amongst all the other bodies of water here. Maybe some sort of, what's the water version of a genie?
That's a Marid.
Myrid, yeah. A Myrid.
But you can't find her because there's too much water. So ha ha. And they fly by your face to emphasize this. Ha!
That's just rude.
How would we detect a body of water inside a body of water?
Hold on. I'm trying to see this real quick. They would be technically considered elementals, right?
That they would. You have
I'm
detect
gonna go
elemental.
ahead and cast.
Crap, I have that one too, actually.
And Phoenix will quickly start scouring this land within the next 10 minutes. He is looking for a ping, hopefully for elemental.
An elemental, 1 second. I had to double check one thing.
I'm asking the bird if it's hungry.
And so what is it? You're only looking for elemental or just anything that pings off of it?
Anything that pings off of it.
Okay, let me double check one thing about the spell description. 1 second. Go ahead and place an aura around yourself as you're looking.
All right. How do I do that again? I know I did it before, just can't remember.
It's kind of like in token, like when you little gear icon, you can.
Oh, I see. I got it. So auras, 30 feet, I think.
Yeah, probably nothing that's like too garish a color.
Let's just use blue since it kind of matches my current situation. How's that? Oh no, that's still kind of garish.
Sure. Probably some opacity also, because otherwise it'll look like, you know, super deep and dark.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Hold on. So let's do how's that?
Yes.
Nice.
You see the bird is
would-
like,
Would Phoenix know what water elemental be speaking, like primordial or abyssal?
primordial predominantly.
As he turns to Layla.
Although
By
one
any
thing,
chance speaks
something
primordial.
that did catch you off guard, I suppose, right? And it's let's see if you can make this connection. Go ahead and make an investigation check to see if Phoenix makes a connection about something that happened that seems off.
All right, let's go.
You got this. Hey!
Mm.
When did the bird start understanding common?
Ah, that's actually true. As Phoenix will whisper this to Layla. I don't remember if that bird understood. Seems to understand me.
Oh yeah, did it answer like a question or two when you were yelling at it?
Very suspicious. Let's just keep an eye on. We may have to keep track of that bird. It may actually be, as he turns to your first guess, as he mentions to Layla, that may be the water nymph we are looking for. As he continues,
Are you willing to swim?
yes.
Phoenix dives headlong into this water. Maev and Layla, are you falling behind?
Layla's gonna
I will
hang
be.
back on this islet for the time being.
I am doge paddling.
She's just kind of keeping an eye out.
That's fair.
Phoenix, something is pinging over here. A fae.
A fae. He looks over there. What's he see?
It's not pinging there anymore.
It pinged deep in the water?
When you looked over in that direction, yes, right there in the water right there, then after you looked in that direction, it basically moved out of the radius of the aura, as if creating distance.
That's annoying.
You said it was a fae ping?
Yes.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
By the way,
don't
the
look
bird
that
is-
way. Don't look that way. Don't. Yeah. The bird just like trying to get into your face, actually.
And he just keeps swimming past it. Wait. The
Yeah.
bird is in the water with me?
Oh!
I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
grapple attempt at it.
Help! Don't grab me! Help!
As he keeps swimming.
Help! Don't hurt me! Help!
I'll have an easier
Yeah.
time carrying it in my mouth.
You're doing what
Actually
with it?
Layla's gonna start swimming after them now.
He gets
What were you doing? What did you do, Maya?
I just recommended, or I suggested rather, that I would have an easier time carrying it in my mouth as we swam.
Oh,
Are you going-
okay.
Are you going to suggest doing that?
I had suggested it, yeah.
Sure. He'll let you wholly not chop him to bits in your jaws.
Right. As you go ahead and you place the Mollymawk over into the jaws over here of Maev, you just hear from right here, stop that!
Ah.
You see this appear with what seems to be some kind of watery spear in hand.
There you go.
They are shaking.
Do they register as Fae?
Yes.
When we reach the island, Maiev will spit the bird out and put a paw on it.
I apologize. We did not mean to injure your
Put
companion.
him down.
As Phoenix will turn to Maev and release the bird.
He's
I'm not sure.
he's on the floor. He's on the ground.
Yeah.
Now being able to see them more clearly in person, it all clicks together. This is a Naiad.
Naiad, that's right.
Oh, a naiad. Okay.
Oh, like Dryad, but okay, got it.
I misspelled that. I'm really bad.
Wet app.
There we go.
Phoenix will go ahead and take off his pirate hat as he does like a bow. I apologize. We did not wish to injure your companion. I saw you off in the distance and merely wanted to greet you.
Are you still on the Mollymawk? Or Jack, I guess, now that you know their name I have?
No, I'll let it go.
Jack immediately flies away. Ow! Ow! They tried to grapple me! And then tried to eat me. Ow!
If I tried to, you'd be consumed.
What's going on? Is the bird being dramatic?
Only slightly.
I see. Carry on.
You're not welcome here. Because you hurt my bird. They continue to hold that watery spear up in your direction.
Turning back into humanoid form, I will offer healing magic to cure any of the bird's wounds.
I have a question really quick. I'm gonna DM to you.
Okay. You can attempt to make a persuasion check, but at disadvantage, my F. You're not exactly not doing much that seems to inspire confidence in your statements right now.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Ooh, +1, let's go. Oh, at disadvantage? Let's go.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
You just want to eat them. Yeah. They prod the spear at you in a vaguely threatening manner, but they clearly have no oomph behind it.
Okay, so Layla's gonna speak up this time, and she's gonna do so in Primordial. She'll just go ahead and just say, "Be at ease. We meant you and your companion no harm. We are simply travelers on the open ocean, looking for. Well, I suppose we're lost."
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Layla.
Okay. $18.
Let's go.
Lost? Then... But you're so far. Why are you here? Then... You're not lost, then? But are you? Are you lost?
She'll kind of gesture towards, like, the boat with her pipe in hand. That vessel is hardly seaworthy. We're just trying to find our bearings. We've been at the ocean for a few days now. Don't suppose you could tell us where we are?
You're really far from any place. That's why I don't know what you might be here for. You're lost? That's it? Just lost? That's it? It's just you're lost?
As Phoenix is like still with his hat off, he just says, "Yes, I apologize. I saw you off in the distance on our boat. It appeared to be a rather nice atoll, and I saw you off in the distance. We merely just wanted to greet you, and that was it. I apologize if we had startled you."
Go and make up your persuasion check, Phoenix. It's like all three of you get a chance.
Hey.
Oh. But then why were you hurting Jack? Why you look, I got this little mark right here. They're pointing to some place on their neck that's clearly not injured at all.
Layla
doesn't even understand the bird, as he just says, "I was merely swimming in this direction, and your bird was prodding me. I merely meant to stop the prodding."
Layla will also go ahead and say, just again, Primordial. It is true, I did see the bird attack our companion. We were being quite reasonable, I would say. He was a tad rude, but I understand he was trying to protect you. We meant no harm in it.
Oh.
You have a very good friend.
Yeah, that's right. You hear that? I'm a good friend. Huh. Yeah.
Oh my god. It's appears to getting more and more cloudy. Can Phoenix be checking up to make sure there's no encroaching storm?
There is none. I think it's just this is the default Foundry crowd setting, which is a lot stronger for some reason, and the other one was because the other one's not working right now that I was using.
Oh, okay.
This
I
one
was
looks
about
like
to
a
say, like,
Samira S.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, the Foundry crowd setting. This is an intense set of clouds.
alright,
What is
And of
cat?
so many different shapes too.
My what is
But
cast
no,
healing
that's all
word.
that is. Yeah, and look, that you shouldn't trust them though. Look at what they did to me. They point over at their specifically at their tail, which none of you have ever touched. See? One of my feathers is missing.
Phoenix doesn't understand what he's saying, so he's not making any comments about it.
Layla's just speaking up. I think you're molting, friend.
Oh. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Is this guy new at being a
God.
bird?
Well, if you're just here, then that's fine. Just don't do anything bad then. I guess.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh. Goodbye then.
Wait. Excuse me, madam. If I just may inquire.
No, you may not.
Yeah.
They disappear into the water.
Well, at least we have the piece of the owner of this atoll.
But you see them poke their head out. But what was it you wanted to ask?
Was just asking you the question, Phoenix.
Yes, I apologize. I've not seen many atolls in my life, though I am aware that they do not run as deep as the one here. Is there a reason why?
Well, this one, it goes down, and I don't know why it does. I've been here for a long time. I haven't gone into it in case you're wondering. That's where Jack came from, though. Jack just, flew out one day.
If Phoenix would blink, a double blink, and double take, he would be doing so. As he looks at the bird, is like, does that thing even look like it could swim like that?
Hey, I heard that. You think just because I'm a bird I can't swim? Huh? You think that? Is that what you
I
think?
mean,
Oh no, he
ducks can
meant
swim.
he meant no offense. It's simply that the water pressure would kill you.
They dive into the water and start swimming around.
Anywhere as deep as what was just described.
No, nowhere near as deep as. I mean, I don't know how they would successfully dive that deep, but
Yeah,
That right now.
like that answers my question.
haha.
Your friend, like he's like this point, Phoenix is going to just clarify. Your friend came from down there.
Well, yes, one day Jack just flew out, and then we became friends.
If I may ask, if we were to maybe attempt to descend into its depths, would you allow us to?
I'm not protecting this place. You can do what you want. Just don't be evil and stuff, because that's bad.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm just making sure we're on the same page about that then. Thank you.
Phoenix will
Jack.
turn towards Maev and Layla. Well, you heard her. Whatever the depths down there is, where as he looks over towards the flying bird, that came from.
Still not convinced this is a bird, I'll be quite frank.
Like a bird to me.
Phoenix will go ahead and swim back to the rest of their companions. Also, I think detect good and evil will eventually run out.
Yes. While it's still ongoing though, like you can tell that it's still pinging.
You like following us?
Yeah. That's cute, I like her.
Yeah, I guess he'll keep it running just so that he knows she's there. But like he's not gonna do anything about it. Well, that is my investigation of this island thus far.
We still
Well-
didn't get her name.
I do suppose that was rather rude. I should have asked for her name.
What is it, Jake? From State Farm?
Let me try. Literally just kind of goes into the water. Oh, pardon me, miss. Are you still here?
Sorry.
You go and you see that they poked their head out. Yeah, I'm still here.
We didn't ask your name. How may we address you?
Oh, but you're going to leave now, aren't you?
Yes, but
I'm guessing.
this is
Serena.
this is your home, and it would be rude if we did not ask for our host's name.
No, but I'm not a host. I'm just here. But I'm Serena.
Serena, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Layla. This is Ash, Maev, Jacob. It kind of looks over. Oh, I didn't get your name, but I don't think Layla asked for Tony's name.
I'm sure you've heard of me before.
Kind of
She'll
just like
say, Tony.
I'm sure you heard of me before. Tony says after having spent a week inside of
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep instead of a Candlekeep.
Yes, but I am famous. In like one corner.
Where's my
of
token?
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, your token pooped.
Someone deleted me.
I
Gone.
didn't.
Phoenix is gone.
Phoenix is
Oh my
dead.
God. Bird ate Phoenix.
Serena and Jack. What a
Mhm.
combo.
We should get a fiery elemental called Blair.
By the way, Aqua, were you the one pinging every single time they were in range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's me.
It is a
Again.
pleasure, Serena. Though I wouldn't say that we're going to leave right away. We may decide to explore the depths of this location. Though we would, as we said, I intend to keep my promise to do no evil here.
The first part of your sentence, you say we intend to stay here a little longer. You have fantastic insight, I believe, right? Yeah. pretty good
Yes,
insight.
it's pretty baller.
You can see inside of their eyes a gleam. Are they excited?
Oh.
But then when you say going into the deep waters, they go, "Oh, okay. Well, just be careful."
Well, hold up. Phoenix will like maybe slow down there, as he's like, but first maybe we'll decide to stay here and chat a bit. We've been out at sea for a very long time. The company would be lovely, I think.
Oh, well, that's fine. We can do that. So the weather, it's good.
These clouds are going kind of fast. Yeah. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Why are
Indeed.
you here,
It is
Serena?
much more. It is a much more lovelier day than the day previous. Well, hold on. How many days has it been since we've been on that other catastrophe? I'd say the other storm.
You do not know.
Really? All right. So he'll just say something along the lines of, "Well, besides the other storm we had the other day, this is a much more refreshing breeze. It is a lovely day indeed."
Yes. In fact, that actually brings up something, Phoenix. While you're pondering about that, like, think about what you do remember and what you are aware of. You had what happened on the Kraken ship. There was like a blank spot of time, and then you were on the island, and it's like some indeterminate amount of time has passed since you remember being out here in the open sea.
Captors.
Oh, so we've been out on sea for a while.
Or maybe you haven't. You don't know how much time has passed.
I think I have a good way to guess, or make a good educated guess.
You certainly remember the time since you started on the boat just now. But you don't know how long it's been since the Dragon Turtle Island versus this atoll.
Well, here's the way I could make an educated guess. We left the island with a certain amount of resources on the ship. Phoenix would easily be able to recalculate every single one of those resources. He would also know how much resources each member would normally take while out sea per day. Can he make a reasonable deduction between the amount of resources missing?
This is a very plausible and very reasonable argument. Your resources having did you actually check your resources on the ship at any point right now? Earlier?
When he was on the ship sailing for hours under the direction of this atoll, he did.
Okay.
And plus,
I'm
he
looking-
did see the stuff wagon too. See some of the resources.
That's true. When you initially peered into the bit box and crate, it becomes apparent that you have been out at sea for at least a month.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Okay. We've been out for sea for a while. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
And you have no recollection of any of that.
Saga's been doing pretty well.
Yeah. Time's a hell of a drug, I guess.
Tony, I believe you were trying to ask a question before you got interrupted.
I'm sorry.
Yes, but I literally don't remember because it's been like 20 minutes, so
Rip.
no clue.
Should we ask Serena about the hidden treasure of the pirate Captain Tortuga? If she knows anything about it.
Well,
See it.
it might be a good time to stop and chat. Feel free to ask her.
Yes. She speaks primordial?
They've been speaking common this whole time.
Common. Okay. I
Yeah,
tried
but-
speaking to her in Aquan, but it seems like she doesn't know it.
She
They may
responded
not.
fine.
It's not necessarily that they don't know it, but they definitely do know common. Does that make sense?
I
That being-
Wait, no, I talked to her in Primordial and she responded to me, so I think she does understand.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, because like when like she was like telling us to like go away, you know, like we like talked to her in Primordial and she was like, oh okay, you're cool.
Well, if you're going in there, but how are you going to? I guess Jack could help you if you want to, Jack. But be careful. It's okay. I can do this. I am fast and swift and a bird. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, if your companion will be our guide, then I would say that we have the perfect way of exploring the depths. Its depths. Miss Serena, my friend is he turns to no wait, no, hold on. Like we'll turn towards Jacob. Like we're like as he would say as he whispers this to Jacob first. Remember, we are Captain Tortuga's crew, so we're supposed to find the treasure. The treasure doesn't exist yet. As he turns to Serena as he says,
I did forget that. Thank you.
as he turns to Serena, by any chance, how far have you dived down its depths? I know you said you haven't. I'm just curious.
I haven't. It's kind of scary looking, so I just didn't.
Yes, it is quite intimidating.
Besides, Jack told me what was down there, sort of, so that was good enough for me.
Oh, may I ask what he did? What did he say?
As Serena's about to speak up, Jack here goes, "Oh yes, so when I was down there, it was like big jellyfish and giant manta rays and big eels and like I think there was a thing with it was going like whoa, 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 as they moved their wings in such a way as if to mimic like a tentacle."
Oh shoot.
Oh shit. That is probably the worst news Jack could have told us.
And Jack, what did you see? You saw like a whale? No, not whale. You're mixing that up with that other one that sounds like whale. A dolphin. Oh.
Classic
Well-
mix-up.
Whoa. Phoenix is at least privy to dolphins. They need to come up for air. Right?
Dolphins are
Um,
mammals. They do have blowpipes, blowholes.
You, sir, do not know your dolphins.
What?
Did
Uh,
he stutter?
Perhaps I am quite curious as this dolphin that you inquire, does it not require to breathe oxygen? Or, sorry, require to come breathe air from the surface?
Do you?
I am not a dolphin.
Well, maybe it is a dolphin.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds as though it's
Jack.
possible for us to breathe down there.
You see Serena like grab onto Jack to kind of like start cooing them and like petting them. Sometimes they speak and I don't understand what they mean. You're
He's,
right.
like, so confused.
Dolphins do need to go up for air. But Jack, well, if they were lying, I don't think they would be able to hold up that lie for very long.
I can believe that.
I agree.
So if Jack says there's dolphins down there, then I believe Jack that there are dolphins down there.
Okay. Phoenix will turn to the rest of his allies. I do not need to breathe the air, but I'm worried about you guys. Will you guys be able to even adventure into the depths without?
Layla will
Maybe?
say.
Well, I can for some time, I think. With the,
God damn it, Mirror
Air bubble
is
spell.
not available.
I can hold my breath for a very long time.
He's looking towards the rest of his allies.
I must admit, in hindsight, I would have liked to have perhaps bought a potion of water breathing because I do not have much to acclimate me to such an environment.
Yes,
well, I can turn into like an octopus or something and then give you the air bubble.
That would be appreciated.
I'm just checking my spells to see if I have anything that can really help us here.
It's okay if you don't want to go down there. Or if you don't want to go, that's okay. Like, down there.
Wait. Phoenix is quite aware of dolphins requiring air, right? And
Yeah.
we can reasonably assume that this bird itself is telling the truth that there are in fact dolphins down there.
So for some reason, somehow the dolphins are able to just breathe down there, which is a good sign for us.
that is a good sign because I breathe.
Indeed.
By God, you do.
I don't want to risk your lives in this venture, but I do think that maybe there is a possibility that there may be some sort of way of breathing down there.
Perhaps those of us that do not. Perhaps those of us who can have a better time going down there can check it out and then see how it is for everybody else.
You see, Serena say something. If you could maybe visit the town and then see if they can help.
A what?
Town. Yes, you seem
right.
quite knowledgeable in the area. If I may ask, where is the nearest town?
Sorry, you said you were lost. I forgot. if you go that way, they point kind of like in the northwestish direction. You will find the town of darkness over there, the one that's always dark all the time. I think they're kind of nice. I didn't try talking to them though, but they seem nice. Probably.
Phoenix will just like Phoenix will like if he could wince at the word "town of darkness," he would. But as he just says, "Well, yes, then maybe we can go ahead and retool ourselves and come back here to visit again."
How far is
Yeah.
it to darkness exactly?
You just have to go a few days, I think, on your boat.
Well, seems as though that is a bit interesting.
But you can stay the night here if you want.
Approximately what time does it look like right now?
It's getting close to evening.
Don't see why not.
I don't see why not either.
Do you hear that, Jack? We have company.
Yes,
Let
we
me,
have
let me,
company for dinner.
you said I was a host. Let me see what I can find.
Oh.
And you see that they kind of like forcibly drag Jack into the water with them. Ah!
Well, perhaps we can set a little fire or something. Make use of these coconuts. She seems very nervous about being a host. We would not want her to be stressed.
Let us avoid destruction of any of these trees when we're creating our makeshift things. Perhaps use the resources on our ship.
Yeah, I think we should leave her trees the way they are. We don't want
Indeed.
to offend. I wouldn't like it if somebody came into my home and started repurposing my furniture.
Yes.
Let us use the equipment in our ship for that, and we don't have to worry about destruction of her property.
Otherwise, you may have to give yourself a ticket.
Of course. Which would be blasphemy.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
Oh.
Haha, the clouds are
Alright.
gone.
Yeah, because it's starting to get darker, so I was gonna.
The dark tin?
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, my mom called me with actually kind of important stuff. So.
Oh.
Everything okay?
Oh, my mom, my brother. They are fostering people, and they've got 2 little 1-year-olds with
Oh, whoa.
significant issues that they are taking in.
Oh
So-
wow.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been back for a little bit. I just didn't realize I was still muted.
Oh, okay.
So I have.
Oh no, you looked like we were ignoring you. No.
no.
I was like, is my mic down? Is everything okay? Oh,
Do we all just hate you? Wait, no.
It was
I've got-
100% your mic was off.
yeah, I've got 2 different ways to mute my mic. I can either like I've got this cool little feature where if I rotate the microphone on my headset all the way up, it mutes, and then I can mute on Discord. And I put my headset back down, but I hadn't unmuted on Discord.
Oh my god.
Got myself a I got myself a blue Yeti, so it just has a little button that I can just like push and it just turns off.
Oh, that's
Nice.
nice.
I have a Sennheiser, and mine I just push a button on the bottom left of my headset and it mutes. It has a red light too, so I can tell when it's muted.
I
Oh,
think
nice
that's
to
I think
hear.
I had that headset before.
I think mine's either Sony or PlayStation. It's an A10, whatever that is. So
Gotcha.
yeah, Mimi's just been super restless and zooming all over the island.
Got the zoomies.
Yeah. By the way, how tall are the trees?
About the
Yeah.
height of a palm tree.
20, 30 feet?
Sure, why not? That sounds like a palm tree height.
Layla's
Okay,
gonna just
Mimi's
kind
been
of
climbing up the trees and jumping down them. Gently.
You don't have to be gentle. You're a monk.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, like Layla's been like swimming a lot too. Is it just like you kind of get out of the water and because of the sun your clothes just like dry up like right away, or
I mean, there's not that much sun right now, but basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Mimi's also been very much avoiding the water. She can understand sight. Back in the chat. Cyrena, as I put in chat, but she can understand her. She speaks primordial, but has been mostly zooming around since she's off the freaking tiny boat.
So, of note, Naiads are not elementals. Naiads are fae.
Yeah.
They just
Okay.
happen to know primordial.
I had a feeling that was the case. Like when it like responded
I
to me,
have
it was just worth a
Sylvan.
shot.
I have Sylvan. Maybe
I
let's
do
beat
have
that.
Sylvan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sylvan
Question
gang.
is, did Jack understand me when I started talking primordial at him? I don't remember.
At some point within the next couple of minutes, you see Cyrena, pop out from, out in the water. Okay. Jack and I made some snacks since you're here.
Thank you.
Sorry if they're not, like, hot enough. I think you and I like that, but I can't warm them up right now because the sun's not out, but if I could.
Fine.
You need not be concerned. It is a pleasure that you've made anything for us to begin with. Thank you.
Did she prepare us, by the way?
Huh?
And she said she got us snacks. Like what did she get us?
It looks like what they made appears to be some kinds of like oysters, but like particularly unusually large ones. Along
so
with,
good.
it also looks like little fish meat on sticks that they probably scrounged up from around a little area.
Yummy sashimi skewers.
Yes, and so it becomes apparent what they mean about heating up, because it is pretty close to being raw fish, but the bones have been taken out already.
That's so kind.
That
Sushi
sounds
on a stick.
yummy.
Ah,
Sashimi.
thank you.
You see Jack themselves just dive down into the water real quick and then pop up, and they have a whole fish in their mouth. Nom nom nom. Mine.
Kind of.
Thought he was gonna share. He's like, oh no, that's his.
Mimi looks down into the water, see if she can see any fish.
Yeah, you can definitely see some fish around there.
Mimi's going to finally jump in and try and catch one.
Right.
Whee!
Mimi dives in and goes ahead and nabs one of the fish. And as you dive and grab one, Mimi, and you return back over to shore, something becomes apparent about this fish that you picked up. It has 4 eyes.
Oh,
Ah.
like
These are
Jack.
cool fish.
You see the fish attempting to wiggle free from your grasp. Do you allow it to wiggle free?
She looks up at Cyrena. Is it okay that I grab this one?
Yeah, it's a fish. There's many of
Thank
them.
you.
So,
Chomp.
yes.
Making sure that fish isn't her friend.
Delicious. So tasty. Monster Hunter style.
Oh, tasty.
Serena, have you always lived at this atoll or anywhere else?
I used to. It wasn't always here at this atoll. I'd lived here for most of my life though. When I was growing up, I lived over in a cove with some of my family, and then eventually had to make my own way out, and so I claimed this place because nobody else did. I wasn't alone at the time though. I was with my friend Savari, and well, they haven't been here in a while. They left and haven't been back. It's only been a little bit though, so it's okay. I'm sure they'll be back soon.
Where
hope
did
so.
they leave to, if I might ask?
They said they were going to see if they could find their own island because they didn't want to always have to share, and we could always visit each other. You know. It's okay. It's only been a little while. They'll be back.
I'm certain.
Phoenix, your insight detector quicks off. They're not trying to deceive you. It feels as if they are trying to deceive themselves.
Oh, that got deep. All right.
Yeah, I was able to tell from the way that her voice was cracking.
I'm going to direct the conversation. So, question: we are not familiar with these parts, as I've said. This fish here, it's has 4 eyes. I don't believe I've ever seen such a thing before. Is this true of other places that you lived, or is this a how you say, a regional specialty of your atoll here?
As far as I know, it's just here. I mean, maybe it's like this somewhere else. You know, you can't always rule out that kind of possibility, right? I mean, you know, even if all you've ever seen were the regular fish, and then you see the 4-eyed ones, you can't say, oh, you know, these fish are. It's only like this here. Isn't that a little arrogant? That'd be a little arrogant. I wouldn't say. No, I'm not sure if this is the only place. But it is like this here, and these are the fish here, and since they're here, I'm not sure if I would say this is a home. My atoll? Is this my atoll?
If you are the one who lives here, that would make it yours.
Oh, well, yes, then my atoll. These fish in my atoll they have 4 eyes for some reason, and I've never really pondered to question more about it, because it's okay if you have 2 eyes or 4 eyes, or 6 or 8. That's all okay.
Is there anything around here that has 8
No, it
eyes?
isn't.
Tony! Tony!
Excuse our
I'm kidding.
excuse our bigoted friend. No,
It was a joke, guys.
And that makes it
Well,
okay?
Right? Like,
You're acting like I killed someone.
How dare.
I mean,
What about all of you, though? You said you got
To the fish?
speak to the fish? No, I can't speak to fish. I mean, I could if I really tried. I just they don't have anything interesting to say, so I don't really try to.
How do you know?
Most animals are kind of boring, honestly. Jack here is special, but if you ask a fish, well, maybe your friend should see. They look over at Maev. Can you speak to the fish?
Yeah, I can speak to fish. As long as fish are
Um,
animals.
Yeah, I think you should try, and then you'll see what I mean.
Can Mimi get another fish?
Yes.
Or are they just like readily around?
Yeah. Are you grabbing the fish, or are you just going to like put your head in and like try talking to him?
Yeah, I'll just stick my head in and try talking.
All right. You attempt to speak to a fish. Do you have food? It says the fish.
Yeah, we got food.
Oh, give me food.
You are the fish.
I will give it some food. A single
Oh,
food.
yeah. Food. You see a lot of other fish start swimming over. Food.
That sounds
What?
about right.
Food.
Thank God.
I'll pop back out of the water. Yeah, there's some simple-minded fellas, that's for sure.
Yeah, as you're holding one of the some food inside of your hand here, Maya, you see that one of the fish doesn't leap out of the water. It swims out of the water into the air, eats the food, and goes back into the water.
Oh,
What?
Mimi
Food.
is immediately super fascinated.
do they do that too?
Yeah, that they do that.
What the? I'm just like, what the hell?
That's what I want to do. Just
I must confess, Miss, we're this is completely outside of what we are what we are privy to. I must say,
Oh.
I've never seen a fish swim through the air like that.
Well, I mean, it's pretty normal here.
Again, might I ask, forgive ignorance in this, is that a normal thing for your atoll here or across all the ocean?
Well, it's been a while since I've left the atoll. Sometimes, I mean, the fish outside of the atoll, like, you know, they point at like the perimeter over here. They seem pretty, you know, 2 eyes and stay in the water.
I see. This
The ones inside of here, they got these, they fly into the air sometimes, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, as long
I mean,
as they don't steal your food, it's very
you know,
distressing.
You know, Jack can swim in the water, and the fish can swim in the air. It seems fair.
She has a fair point.
Mimi immediately climbs up a tree and tries to run through the air to the other tree.
Make a determination check.
Okay. Would that be like a will thing? A wisdom? Or
That's not a real thing. Neither is your ability to fly through the air. You find gravity being much more real by comparison.
Clap check.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's pretty, but that's just, you know, we're talking about my atoll a lot. What about all of you? How did you get lost? Sorry, I haven't asked a lot of questions about you. It's been a while since I've had guests.
Our initial boat was wrecked. We washed up on an island. I'm not sure where that was. Managed to cobble together a ship and set out. And here we are.
You
Oh,
could say that we're adventurers.
well, that seems very exciting, actually. So you like move from place to place and see lots of things and meet lots of people?
that's
I suppose.
That would be our trade.
Wow, that sounds so fun. Isn't that scary though? Like, don't you get hurt?
oh yeah. It can be terrifying, but it's
Sometimes.
so exciting sometimes.
I
You get to
miss
meet a lot
Alan.
of new people, hear all sorts of stories, and then maybe we'll get sidetracked talking about history.
Alan.
Oh man.
I miss Alan. Sometimes I
Alan.
still feel like I can see.
Like,
hear.
Oh,
out of
did your
character though, like I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like he was very upset about letting Alan die.
I was so. You were such
he
a
was
homie.
writing he was writing like a letter home to his parents and
Oh,
everything.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
Oh,
He wanted to at least. I know he did.
And then Rose was like, yeah, well, you know, resurrection exists, and also he might be in a book, so that might be jumping the gun. And I was like, okay, fair. I'm not gonna write a letter to Alan's parents.
Yeah. It's like you're
I
so
mean,
dead.
I'm sorry to give you this trauma. Literally I just thought like, yeah, I could take this, and then I just immediately get clocked.
Ooh.
No, I could not.
No, you could not. Well, here, neither could I. So, thank you.
I played chicken and lost. Cause I got hit by the fucking car.
Mm,
It's so tragic.
it is so tragic. It's so fucked up.
Oh, Alan, did they also leave for somewhere? Are they coming back?
I fear Alan may not return.
Oh,
In this life, you tend to lose friends sometimes, but then you go and also make new ones. There's a lot to be gained, but also a lot to be lost. But
why?
the things you see in this life, they're incredible.
But then why? If it's so dangerous, this adventuring life of yours, why do you keep doing it? You could just, you know, find a nice place and just live.
Well,
Yeah,
sometimes
but what's
when
the
you
fun in that?
when you really wish for something and you're willing to do anything it takes to make it happen, that is when the true life and adventurer is born.
This is
Also-
lovely.
Also, have you not wondered what life is like outside this atoll? This world is far too big for us to be confined into one place.
Yes, I've wondered about it often. Sometimes I see the
Then why don't
people
you
and
leave?
where would I go? The ocean is too big.
Come with us.
You can do what we did and simply go in a direction until it works.
Wait, they especially look over what Tony just said. Wait, really? Actually?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
What, you think we sign an application to be here or something?
I don't know how it works. I just thought that, you either do it or you don't.
Hells, they picked me up on the way here.
Oh. I didn't even think
Yeah,
about that.
Been with us a little more than he has. And she has. Sorry.
Wow.
Do you
Okay.
have to Do you have
I-
to be near the water at all times?
No, I don't. I just didn't even think about that. But is that okay? Are you sure?
Come too.
If you wish to
You
accompany
all-
us, then I see no reason to not have you. You are most certainly a welcome guest within our party.
Yeah,
Uh,
you seem nice. Can bring Jack too.
Hey, I was going to ask to come anyway. Or you can't stop me.
You were gonna abandon?
Make those little wing head wings of yours work better. No.
And Layla's
Oh.
gonna Layla's just gonna say, well, of course we wouldn't leave you here. We wouldn't leave such a brave and heroic friend behind.
Let me just go get my things then. We probably shouldn't leave right now though. Let me go get my stuff. I don't have much. Hold on. Oh wow, Jack, can you believe this?
Well, we'll leave after we go in the deep waters. You don't have to come with us in that. I know you said you're scared.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that, but I should at least get my things. Hold on.
You can accompany us to the City of Darkness when we need to gather the things necessary to enter the brave the depths.
Right. They disappear beneath the water. It's like they turn invisible whenever they touch the water.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
so,
that's sick as fuck.
I literally just imagine okay guys, let's go back to the boat. Just like,
My God, that'd be
that'd be
so mean.
that would be so fucked up.
That'd be so mean.
Epic prank.
I would not
Right.
do that even to an NPC, dude. Like,
No.
You see
Absolutely
Jack.
not.
You see Jack here. So
Hello, Jack.
So,
It appears that you will be accompanying us as well, Jack. Obviously, to accompany your friend.
yes. Let me just get my thing too. I don't know how to get this out the ground though.
the tree?
Does he try to take the tree?
This is my tree.
You can leave the tree, I'll give you another one.
You've got a tree.
Make a persuasion check, Tony. If you have nature, you have advantage on this.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Just
my
Do I have
chop
nature?
down the tree and take it with us, maybe. It'd be kind of funny.
we uproot the tree, plant it in the boat, so it becomes the new mast.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Okay, but it has to be bigger than this one.
Fine. Any tree you want. Except this one.
You see them looking at this tree.
This bird.
He said any tree he wants, and he just looks at the next biggest tree.
A tree not on this island.
You should
How about
you
that?
should say that there's bigger trees.
There are
You
much
ever
bigger-
heard? You ever heard of the
scene in
sequoia?
Pirates of the Caribbean that's like, I'll get you another boat. A better one. That one.
Phoenix will say like, "Have you ever heard of the tree called the sequoia? I can guarantee you, it is much bigger.
A suck on what?
Haha, that's funny.
You've never heard of the sequoia? Well, I need to tell you stories, my friend."
Oh. They sit on your hat. Great. Let's go.
As Phoenix is waiting on Serene, as everyone I guess is mostly waiting for the rest eventually. Phoenix is going to regale him tell us of the skyscraper like tree itself, the sequoia.
Jack goes, ooh. Ah. They ooh and ah very audibly as you talk about it. Presumably, by the way, Maiev is translating when there isn't, anybody else around. Because Jack cannot speak common, they only understand it.
Well, he'll just be speaking it, but even if he doesn't understand it, as long as it looks like he's paying attention, he'll be just saying it.
Layla's gonna go ahead and start smoking her pipe again.
Serena eventually pops out from the water again. Okay, I got my things. You see that they have like just a small bag, and that's it.
Excellent.
Jumps off the tree and
Welcome
does a
aboard, Captain Serena.
Also, perhaps don't be alarmed by the Sahagin in the back. Ask Phoenix for clarification.
I will kind of my description of my character that you gave us, like, said that I have like a pirate hat on. So.
Oh yeah,
I
what's
will.
what's Layla's outfit?
Layla's outfit.
Sorry, wait, Tony, you should go ahead and say your thing first. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Like that's on me. Sorry.
Oh, give me a second. Let me see if I
Tony,
can find it.
Tony, what were you gonna say?
I don't know.
It was something about your pirate hat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just have a brain of like a small goldfish that loses its information like the second I'm done talking. So I don't know what I was gonna say.
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's my
okay.
bad.
It's okay.
But we were dealing with fish earlier anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wanted to give her my pirate hat, so she can feel included.
Layla, you are wearing. Let's see. This is probably the closest comparison, and I refuse to describe what this looks like.
Okay.
Is it misfortune? It's totally misfortune. You cannot tell me it's not.
But
Let's see.
which misfortune skin?
No,
That's a good question.
Pierre said I looked like.
I mean, you're not wrong, kind of.
Party
Original
City
misfortune.
pirate outfit.
Party City pirate misfortune.
There's
Got
so
it.
many misfortunes.
She has a lot of skins, yeah.
Yeah, Tony, you provide your pirate hat over to Serena, who takes to it quite well. They kind of like try fitting it on their head. Oh, it's kind of fun. I've never worn a hat like this before.
You look amazing.
Well, I believe we are just gonna quickly take a rest on this island, and you'll be able to accompany us at and on our trip to the City of Darkness and then back.
Yes, that sounds right. And maybe I can help lend some sense of direction. I know a lot of the area here pretty well.
Of course, we'll be glad to have you.
It has gotten quite dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was waiting so I didn't interrupt people. I was gonna say, I love how this actually like gets darker and lighter. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just well, if you need a place to sleep, then you see like they're looking around for something, like anything. Pillows.
It's okay. We have stuff. We have stuff.
We can.
Oh, okay.
Climb
Okay.
Do we
It
need
was
to?
on the ship. We have
we-
plenty of resources to provide our own bedding. Just merely allowing us to rest here we'll be most grateful.
Yes, absolutely. You're welcome. You can stay here as long as you want to. It's just yeah.
Do we need to worry about the tide at all?
No. It's pretty calm around here.
Excellent. Can sleep with the actual ocean ambience.
Mimi's going
What
to.
a nice, peaceful little atoll.
I want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean.
A good film.
And then we find like the one cellar that has like all the rum in it.
With that, I assume you just, continue chatting about your times in the night as the night lingers on, and start finding yourselves ready to go to bed.
Yep, Mimi's gonna climb up a tree to sleep.
Yeah. Then the same like Kenobi being, not that it's necessarily relevant, but I try keeping a watch order. I forgot if I took a picture of that because I did for the other group. They established a default watch order for themselves. I forgot if we did that here.
Phoenix will be at watch on every order.
Yes, because they don't need to sleep.
Jacob will take
Well,
third
then let's
watch.
just make Phoenix do it.
So exclusively Phoenix will be awake and nobody else?
Nope.
I'm
Layla
kidding,
will.
I'm kidding.
Layla will take first watch.
Why you kidding, huh?
Okay, let me go ahead and organize people
I'll
accordingly.
take
So
the
Phoenix.
last one.
So
Whatever
Phoenix,
the
you're
last one is a
that represents you being there. Otherwise, I'll just like go with like, for example, this.
That order.
Yeah. Phoenix at all times, then an hour each. Layla, Mimi, Maev, Ash, Jacob, Tony.
Yep,
good.
sounds good.
I'm going to take a picture of this. Let me move Jack out of the way.
Jack should.
And move y'all's cursors.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I legit thought those were little flies, by the way, like low-key.
Yeah, sorry. I was messing with the cursor things earlier, so that's why there was
Okay, there we go.
giant ones. I like messing with settings.
All right.
Or default order.
Yeah.
Maybe pin that just so we can find it.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and place yourselves wherever you'd like for sleepy sleep. Find yourselves like tree in Mimi's case, it looks
Oh.
like.
Right
I'll
on.
Jack
go to
goes-
this tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Jack goes to sleep inside of their tree.
We lined up by this tree.
There's 2 trees. It's perfect.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
over here in case Mimi
Oh my
falls
god,
off.
we should set up a big hammock
Exactly.
between these two trees.
Oh.
Yeah.
If only Alan were here.
Oh,
Oh no!
You would have like built a fucking loft at this point.
You could have played another freaking Alan.
No,
called
because
Alan.
there's a chance Alan might come
Alan?
back. Maybe, I don't know.
There's a
Alan?
chance. He's not gone forever. I'll tell
Yeah,
you right now, Phoenix actually has the intention of saving Alan at some point.
Yeah, no, just like no. I like that idea. Like instead of being Alan, I'm playing Ball, and I'm a dwarf. Except instead of being an artificer, I'm like the fucking forge cleric. And I'm still building shit.
So there's fun trivia is Aze is the narrator of the Legion of Iron. Well, before Aze was my second ever D&D character. My first ever was Zaya, which is just Aze backwards or forwards, I guess in this case. Because as soon as Zaya died because they're my first time playing D&D, I just literally made a copy of them with their name backwards, and they were literally identical. Besides that. And they had a different picture and everything, but that was it. It's okay, Zaya was boring. Aze has
Right.
personality.
My first ever D&D character was a dwarf barbarian named Ragnar Thundercock.
Oh my god.
Nice.
It went exactly how you imagined it would.
Nice.
really well.
No.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nobody told me how to play, so I didn't even know I could rage as a barbarian.
Oh.
Well,
Gee,
I'll tell you,
Wow.
I played Tomb of Annihilation. Like, if we're talking about new mistakes, I played Tomb of Annihilation and Lost Mines of Phandelver. Went through all of the campaign of Lost Mines, made it near all the way to the Tomb of Annihilation, and still didn't understand the concept of attacking an AC.
I mean,
I rolled
We all
dice,
have
and
our
I knew I
learning
hit
curves.
stuff, but I never understood why.
you were just like, sure, okay.
Basically, like, roll the attack dice. Okay, I see 18. I don't know what that means. You miss. Okay, so I didn't hit. I don't know what this means then.
A big number hit, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
Ooga
exactly.
booga.
It was literally me. I didn't understand what the attack AC meant until inside of the Tomb of Annihilation, I finally inquired, "Hey, what is AC?"
Oh my god.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Good
At
for
this point, I'm too
you.
afraid to ask. Oh, do I need to make a check while I'm watching?
Um.
That's a good question. Am I making checks?
No. Presumably, you just like a check would mean like you're not focusing on it basically, but you're always kind of, you know, focusing accordingly.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Unless it's Thug, in which case he would fall asleep.
For the first watches or for the watches, they don't matter then.
Yeah. I think my thought, unless something is trying to sneak up on you, so I guess that would be, yeah, I guess that would be a perception check, wouldn't it? Because
Yeah, just
theoretically,
perception check. Yeah, because you're just like looking around, just like checking to make sure nothing's gonna like,
okay.
I don't know, like
So
you in your sleep.
yeah, because I'm going to. I mean, obviously, it would be like a spoiler of any kind, or like obvious if I'm like, oh yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah,
So just to
yeah.
make it, everybody make a perception check, just because that way I can just use that number if it's relevant.
All right, sounds good.
11. Oh, geez,
Nice.
2 nat 20s. Okay.
Go Maya and Phoenix.
I make mine an advantage because it relies on my sight. Thanks to the eyes of the
Oh.
eagle.
Looks like
So
my
many
god, Jacob
perceptive
returned
people.
to.
Oh my
so
god.
Tony and Layla are the one. Tony, Layla, and Jacob are the ones not pulling their weight. Then everyone else got above a 20.
Okay.
Everyone
All
else
right.
got above a 20.
Okay, fine. I'm not pulling my weight. Okay, all right.
Does
Gee.
my perception to check apply throughout the entirety of the night while since I'm awake the entirety of the time?
Yeah, sure enough. I mean, it's like an average basically. Think of it like instead of making you roll 10 times, we'd say the average of your rolls is that.
Nice.
Oh,
And functionally, that's like similar, isn't it? Ish.
Basically.
Basically.
Layla was just trying to find the best way to keep like sand out of her bedroll.
But the night goes by uneventfully, and you go ahead and the hours linger on through. Raev, on your watch, you hear something. You got the massively high perception, and Phoenix, you being there, you too heard it at the same time. The water rippled slightly louder here at the center than usual. But not that much more, just a little bit. And you hear a little bit more, and the ripple starts seeming to increase in intensity.
Something down there.
Phoenix is going to start making his way towards his allies and start rousing them from their sleeps. Tony, Jacob, Ash,
Oh, what's up?
there's something large rippling from the sea. Is Serena awake?
No, it looks like Serena is fast asleep over near the water over there.
Are they in the water or are they outside? Are they visible?
They seem to be sleeping in the water. But
so they would
only
not
like near the shore. Near the shore.
Oh, so they are visible. Phoenix will approach her.
Yes, and as you're approaching Phoenix, before you even like as you get closer and are at that halfway point, that's when it happens. Give me a second.
Game paused.
Game paused. Uh-oh.
Game paused.
You see Jack wake up from their slumbers and they go, "Oh, manta rays."
Oh my goodness.
And you see these materialize from over there.
Oh my goodness.
And they are
Wow.
flying through the air.
Huh.
You
Or
know,
swimming through the air. However you want to phrase it, as that is where the session will conclude.
like how fish do.
Oh, right. I guess. Oh my god.
It's big man.
Holy, what the hell? That's a lot of icons.
It sounds like they're just minding their own business once they come start fucking with us.
Moving northward, they
Yeah, I would just leave it here.
be fucking with us.
It's the great
Knowing
manta
Aqua-
migration. Jack didn't seem concerned. He's just like, oh, manta rays.
Is Jack concerned?
Jack looks like they're waking up.
That doesn't tell us anything.
Not.
You try reading the expression of a bird that just woke up.
Okay, fair.
Well, I mean, I feel
I
like
can try reading it.
animals generally have instincts that like they'll like wake up when there's like danger. Like they're not very graceful when that happens.
Do these manta rays have 4 eyes also?
Taking a look at him. Hold on.
Oh, that's the combat.
No, I think these just have 2, but I'm not sure.
Same combat music as the soft login.
I didn't have it ready. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't sure. It's like, man, this really is like Swarm of the Manta Rays.
I didn't have any. No, I do have this event essentially prepared. But I mean, we're out of time anyway. But I do not have more nautical battle music. So this is what you
I
listen
see,
to
I
until we
see.
get it.
There
I'll get it when I get it.
and 35 manta rays. Oh my goodness.
That's probably more than 35 in there.
135.
Oh, you actually take the time to count?
Yeah?
Oh. It's a lot of manta rays.
Anybody got fireball?
Well, hold on. Before we go blasting them, maybe we try to see if they're peaceful?
Hopefully.
Yeah, this music is not giving me hope that they're peaceful.
Get
Find
to a
peaceful
modifier.
music this instant.
This
Alright, but-
the manta rays are about to murder your ass music.
Well, anyway, that is the session, I assume, and it is like 1 a.m. So for me, so I would like to go sleep.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you. As per usual, I will post some notes in the morning after I have slept.